Make do. We'll make do. Hey TikTok. Hey TikTok. Hey YouTube. We're back. We have returned, supposedly. Supposedly. Uh, guys, I need chat in TikTok especially. I need the TikTok chat especially to behave. All right, guys? Let's not get banned again. Please behave. How you doing, Kurtzel? How you doing, Oscar? Should I go to Bleach or Full Metal after Hunter x Hunter? I want to say Full Metal just because it's a shorter series and easier to get through. It's pretty like quick, so probably that. Behaving is late. Oscar, you better behave. Behave. You need to monitor chat closely. I already do. How you doing, Derek? What am I doing today? The same thing we always do. We just hang out, we chill. The gaming stream was earlier today, so we are just relax and have a good time. How you doing, AJ? Will I do a physique check on my TikTok? I just did one like the other day. I mean, those weren't. You know what? That wasn't recent. So, and maybe I have a question. As long as you're behaving, as long as you're behaving, nothing too weird. Okay, guys. Today is my push day. Give me a good push day routine. Okay. Horizontal press. Horizontal. Okay. A deduction. So like a pec fly, a flat press, whatever. A low to high, so low, incline press, low to high cable fly. There you go. And then shoulders, overhead press, lateral raise, triceps, cable tricep extension, and maybe an overhead extension if you want. Done. So we shouldn't talk about equality. Is that behaving? Equality is fine. Just don't be completely off the hit, like completely deranged. You're gonna get me banned again. What is this stream about? It's anime and chill. It is anime and chill. We are just vibing. We're hanging out, talking anime, video games, cosplay, whatever. But just take the topic, take the title pretty loosely. Like it's just a vibe. It's just a chill stream. I can find the physique check. That's because it's not a physique check. It's just like people asked to see some photos. So I posted some photos. I don't really do physique checks. Would you say, for enjoyment, Hunter x Hunter or Full Metal? Full Metal. Because Full Metal doesn't have the pacing issues that Hunter x Hunter does. I think it's pretty smooth. Not getting banned is what this line. Yes, it's true. The theme of this stream is not getting banned. So one for 3 sets. That's arbitrary. That's arbitrary. I would not like. I don't know your schedule, Derek. So like to say 3 sets of 12, how many sets you do is contextual based on how hard you're pushing each exercise, how many exercises you're doing per body part, how much you're doing over the course of the week, and the rep range is mostly going to be personal preference and what allows you to adhere to consistent technique. How you doing, marinated chicken? Can you fry me? I mean, you are marinated, so technically, yes, I could fry a marinated chicken. I'm on episode 104. Can be slow sometimes. I love Hunter x Hunter, but I do think, in terms of pacing and like fluidity, Full Metal takes it. I'm starting to watch Platinum End. I started since you recommended it to me. I do like the series. I don't think people like it as much as I do. I just thought it had a solid conclusion. What do I have against season 4 of Overlord? That is boring. So why are you drinking water? I'm not drinking water. I'm drinking diet. I'm drinking Coke Zero. Which is the worst JoJo part? I would say one. So far, I would say one is the worst one. Put me in an air fryer. Oh wait, I do have an air fryer. I do have an air fryer. I could arrange that. How you doing, Dio? We are back. I really am enjoying it so far. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I enjoyed it too. Chimera Ant arc is my least favorite arc. I can't go that far. No, I actually really like the Chimera Ant arc. I just think it's slow, but it's a good arc. Avoided the water to not get. Okay. Do you air fry bread? No, there is no bread. We have no bread here. By the way, I am Saint Garcia Saturn. Why do you keep changing your name? Like, I know who you are, but why do you keep changing your name? Just stick to something. I'm starting to watch Bleach. You're on episode 19. Okay, so you're like getting started on a pretty solid arc. The first arc is really good. Have I watched Blue Lock? Who's your favorite character? It would be Nagi. I'm a Nagi fan. Do I air fry water? I would certainly hope not. I would certainly hope not. Love from India. I appreciate that. Akil. I think that says Akil. Thank you, Akil. Being a marinated chicken is better than being Saint Saturn. I mean, true, but being Saint Saturn would. There's not many things worse than that. Do I think watching Bleach is worth it? I personally found yes. I really like Bleach. I know not everyone's going to agree, but I like it a lot. Love from Earth. Oscar, I don't believe you're from Earth. Let's be honest. Autumn Falls, I've never seen it. Unless you just mean the season, then I like fall. Have I ever played Borderlands? I play Borderlands on here on a regular basis, so I would say yes. I've played most of the games. You love Hunter x Hunter? Oh, absolutely. I've seen it, I think, 3 times all the way through. You're from Roth. I have no idea what Roth is. I don't even know where that's from. Do I know where I can read manga for free? I mean, probably a lot of the same sites I used to watch anime would have manga. I just don't read manga, so I'm not particularly helpful for that kind of thing. Why are you faking the scenario in your latest 3 videos? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, broski? Could you recommend an anime similar to Platinum and Takapi's original Sin? So you want depression? You know what? Try Future Diaries. I think that would be a pretty close, yeah, pretty close one. Is One Piece my favorite? Favorite story? Yes. Favorite anime? No. Do I watch Hunter x Hunter, the 2 movies? I actually have not seen. I didn't even know Hunter x Hunter had any movies, to be honest. Uh, then what's your favorite anime? I don't have one. I actively avoid trying to pick favorites. I think it's a waste of time. For me personally, I think picking favorites is a waste of time. Just that's how I feel about it. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good, Nameless. How are you doing? How are you doing? You downloaded Borderlands 2 and Subnautica 2 on my school PC to play during class, and they didn't catch you? I would think they would notice that. Mashal's great. Mashal's a great time. It's funny, it's charming, it's got a reasonably good cast. Uh, Takes a simple concept but done executed very well. I think the treadmill broke. I can't remember. We sold it. It didn't break. We sold it. You can only pick one to keep: anime gym, video games gym. It's not even a question. It's gym. If they catch me because the grades are already set, I mean, you can still. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think you could still face some sort of consequence. I don't know. I just don't think you should be downloading games in class. But I'm not here to judge you. Uh, Stop drinking alcohol. It's Coke Zero. I'm not drinking, guys. Come on, come on. So they can't decrease my grades. I mean, no, I don't think they could. But like, I don't know, pay attention in class, dude. Do I prefer to go to the gym or to the gym? The gym for sure. Easily the gym. Like, who's going to gym when you can go to the gym? Let's see. You can't remember what. What do you mean? I can't. I told you. We sold the treadmill. The treadmill is gone. Coke Zero is valid. Yeah, Coke Zero. It's pretty good. Did you know that the age of consent in France is 15? Well, I don't particularly care because I'm not in France and I'm not going to France anytime soon. And I don't even, yeah, I have nothing to add to that conversation. I'd rather go to the gym. Well, broski, I don't know why you're going to see Jim when you could go see Jim. It's 15 in Sweden too. I mean, like, look, I'm not interested in your countries, age of consent stuff. I'm not. It's not for me. I'm upset for Psyche K season 2 has no dub. I dropped Psyche K in like the first 2 episodes. I just can tell it's not my vibe. It's not for me. What is my opinion on One Piece? Can you? I guess you can't see it from there. Can I like? I have a One Piece painting right there that you could kind of see. So that should answer the question. I have a One Piece painting on the wall behind me. Isn't that a BL anime bottom right? Bottom right? I don't know. I haven't watched that one. I literally just grabbed something off of Google, but I haven't seen that one. Anime that is not famous but good story. Do you know how many good there's countless. There's countless. And also famous is like arbitrary. What like Ranking of Kings? I'm pretty sure a lot of people know Ranking of Kings. Maji is another good one. Odd Taxi. Odd Taxi is a good one. My school wants us to have a Steam on our laptop, so it's easy to download games without them noticing. But like, guys, why are you downloading games during your class? Like, come on, lock in, lock in. Why do people hate Attack on Titan? Because the same reason they hate any other series. Because people like different things, and if someone doesn't like a show, you need to get over it. You need to get over it. If someone doesn't like Attack on Titan, One Piece, whatever, who cares? Genuinely, who cares? People like different stuff. Crush an anime? Zero. None. Not one. AOT is one of my favorite, but it has its flaws. I don't like AOT that much. But like that's not saying you can't like it. You can like whatever you want. It can be your favorite series. I'm not going to give you a hard time over it. Do I like Tekken or Baki? They're adding Yujiro. I don't like Baki and I don't play Tekken because I don't play fighting games anymore. And I thought Baki was boring. So I heard about it. Cool. But I can't say I really care personally. Have I ever watched any Chinese anime? I don't think I have. Wait. Is Daily Life of the Immortal King Chinese or is that Korean? I forget. If it's Chinese, then I've seen that one. We had a guy downloading torrents in mid class. I've seen it happen too, but I haven't been to school in a long time. I finished school a long time ago. Isn't anime literally just Japanese cartoons? Not really. So like people think that's the case, but then it doesn't always meet that criteria because you're going to have shows that the manga or the comic was written somewhere and then animated somewhere else. So you'll have manga that are then animated in different countries or comic books that are then picked up by Japanese animators. And so like it's not always Japanese manga, Japanese anime. So like I feel like it's more broad than that. Daily Life of the Immortal King is Spinies? Spinies? I don't know what that means, but all right. Hinata or Makima? I know who Makima is. Which are you talking about, like Hinata from Haikyuu, or Hinata from like Naruto? Then either of those Hinatas for sure. Gon or Killua? Killua easily. Gon is kind of annoying to me. He's a selfish, greedy, reckless person. I'm not particularly fond of him a lot of the time. Cutest anime or most epic looking? I'll give epic looking to Escanor because he's my boy. I'll give it to Escanor. Oh, Chinese spy because what they do apparently. So you just assume that Chinese are all spies. Got it. That's kind of ridiculous, but okay. But isn't Gon stronger than Killua? That wasn't the question. The question was pick Gon or Killua. I'm picking Killua every time. Every single time. Every single time. Favorite white-haired character? I'll just go with Rayleigh. I don't know for sure, but I'll just go with Rayleigh because he's cool. Favorite Yonko and Warlord. Warlord, I'll take Kuma. Yonko, I will take. I might take Whitebeard. Lord of Mysteries. I haven't seen Lord of Mysteries or Link Click. Haven't started either of those yet. Rock Lee. I don't do verses. That's not what I do here. I don't do power scaling. Sorry, man. Zoro or Sanji? I prefer Zoro very much. Sanji, the anime has not done him justice in a very long time. Very long time. Total Summer, haven't seen it. Killua is a loser. Kyrix, you're banned. You're banned. Killua is objectively one of the best. Well, objectively, uh, I think he's one of the best characters in the series. It's not even close. With Story of One and Sword, I'm up to date on it. I'm having a great time with the current season. I think it's great. Luffy is a Yonko. I know. I'm aware that Luffy is like the fifth. I don't care. I do not like Luffy more than Shanks or Whitebeard. I just realized, how can they spy on us if they can't see? My chat in TikTok is so weird, man. It's amazing that YouTube is the one behaving. It's crazy. Kurapika or Killua? I still like Killua more. Like Kurapika, great character, fantastic character. Killua's my guy. Have I watched Past the Monster Meet Milady? I have no idea what that is. That sounds really sketch. Who would I don't do power scaling. Sorry to tell you, man. What's up? I don't know who Jidenstein is, dude. What? When does Black Clover get good? For me, it was episode 1. Like, okay, with Black Clover, I genuinely think it's good the entire time. My biggest gripe is like Asta screams a lot, right? Okay, yes, he's loud, but he also like tones it down as the series goes on. You know who else is really loud at the start? Naruto. A lot of us grew up to love Naruto too. Have I seen Orange? I think I dropped it. I'd have to double check, but I think I dropped it. Some people in here are very weird sometimes. Oh, yes, absolutely. We have a bunch of weirdos in chat. So once I broke my Xbox and it would not work and I could not return it, so I just ate it. Okay, Price, I'm sure you ate your Xbox. All right. Okay, I'm sure you did. Okay, so Meruem is my favorite character in the series. So as much as I love Killua, I do like Meruem more. It's tough. It's tough. I'm gonna say Meruem, but that's close. Who would win in a rematch, Zoro or Mihawk? Like, dude, it's gonna like we know how the story is gonna go. Zoro's going to eventually, towards the end of the story, fight Mihawk. He's gonna win and become the world's strongest swordsman. Like that's just it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Right now, no, but eventually it's gonna happen. Favorite MHA character would go to Mirio. Do I agree that blood tastes good? Price, like I can't read your messages if you're gonna behave like this. You're gonna get my TikTok shut down again. Like you need to tone it down, man. Do I think Brook in Pokemon is Chinese? What? Brook is not a Pokemon. What? What is my chat? What if all the Straw Hats die and nothing good happens? Well, then the story went to hell and Oda messed up. But that's thankfully not going to happen. Because Oda would never do that. Because I actually think he has good writing. What are your top 3 Luffy fights? Okay. Luffy versus Kaido before the final awakening. I won't elaborate in case, someone's not there yet. Don't want to spoil, even though most people have heard by now. That particular fight. I love Luffy versus Doflamingo. That was a really good one for me. And you know what? I really like Nightmare Luffy. That was just fun. I'll throw in like a wild card. I'll throw in Nightmare Luffy. Do I think Sun and Moon is peak? It has some of the best Pokemon songs. I haven't played Sun and Moon, but I would like to. I'd very much like to. Do I give people mod at all? If so, can I be mod? So yes and no. You cannot be mod. My channel has 4 mods. My channel has 4 current mods. So yes, I do. Do I watch Haikyuu? I've seen Haikyuu all the way through 3 times. So yes, I have. And I am looking forward to the next segment that I forget when it's coming, but we are getting more Haikyuu in the not too distant future. And I'm looking forward to that. Do I think Brock from Pokemon is Chinese? Not particularly. No. What's going on here? We're just hanging out, having a good time, vibing. Trying not to be too weird because some people, I'm trying not to get banned again on TikTok. YouTube is being fine. You'll be right back. You better be back because we're hanging out. You can't leave. How are you liking JoJo so far? I'm taking a break. I love the first 4 parts. I'm taking a break, but I do love what I've seen. You hype for Bleach Part 4? I'm looking forward to it. It's coming out in the fall. I'm looking forward to it. Now that I'm done One Piece, Well, you mean caught up to One Piece. You're on episode 28. So you're like still in the hunter exam part, early into the hunter exams. I enjoy that arc a lot. What are your favorite Pokemon shows? I don't like any of them so far. I like Johto. I like then Kanto. Uh, did not. I'm not enjoying Black and White. I'm not enjoying Black and White. I'm suffering through it. Will you shave your head for 10,000 followers? It's going to take a lot more than 10,000 followers because TikTok doesn't pay me. So you'd have to like pay for that. Is Kanye the GOAT? I don't like Kanye, so no, I'm gonna say no. Do I watch Banana Fish? I have not seen Banana Fish. Pokemon is repetitive and has the same plot every time of Team Rocket showing up. So you know what's interesting is that Pokemon Black and White, while I hate it, the Team Rocket in that like Team Rocket during that arc or saga, whatever, is actually their best like arc. They are the most enjoyable during that time, but everything else is bad. So it's like very frustrating. It's like, oh, Team Rocket is actually enjoyable now, but everything else sucks. Hello, YouTube chat. How you doing, Kritzel? I only like the Pokemon games. I like the Pokemon movies, though. I don't like the Pokemon anime that much, but the Pokemon movies are pretty solid. So it's the series that kind of bothers me. Why do I think they never aged Ash from Pokemon, or did they? They never. No, he stays like a 10-year-old the entire time. He never ages. There's a lot of characters, like a lot of cartoons or anime, that the character never really ages as the series goes on. I I think it was like to keep to, because the target audience for Pokemon did not like evolve, like grow up with them. They kind of kept it towards that younger audience to bring in like the next generation of Pokemon fans, I guess. Uh, I don't necessarily think that's wrong, but seeing Ash grow up would have been fun. Your first anime movie? Oh, first anime movie. I have no idea. Oh, wait. The first anime movie I saw was Digimon the movie. Was Digimon the movie? Yes, it was that one. Or Mewtwo, or the Mewtwo movie. It was either that or the Mewtwo movie. Digimon or Pokemon? Digimon easily. Oscar. What's wrong with you? You were just about to write Digimon. I'm more of a Digimon person than a Pokemon person. If we're talking like the series as a whole, the franchise as a whole, but that's not saying I don't like Pokemon because I clearly do. If I've seen the new One Piece episode, yes, I do think it was very good. It was slow at times, but like at the end, the ending part of the episode, very good. I loved it. I was checking my Amazon order, and did it arrive? First anime I saw was Dragon Ball. Ever watch an anime movie called The Legend of Hiei? I have not. I have not. I've heard of it though. Straw Hats or Cross Guild? Straw Hats. Definitely Straw Hats. Do I know Dinosaur King? I do know Dinosaur King. I do, because I'm actually older than most of you. So yes, I grew up with that. I never finished it though. I think it would be logical for Ash to be like 17 or 15 when he became the master. So, like, I see why they did not age him. Now, personally, from my own, I guess my own personal experience, I would have liked to grow up alongside Ash. But I see why they didn't. Anyways, like, his story's done now. You're spamming? No, yeah. How you doing, Blackpool? What's good, man? What's good? You watched Dinosaur? Yeah, Dinosaur King was definitely worth the watch back in the day. It might still be worth the watch now. I just don't remember how good it is. It's a must watch. You have to watch it. I don't believe in must watches. In most contexts, I don't believe in must watches. And the more times people insist to watch a series, the more I'm going to say no until they stop asking. Red or Ash? I don't know who's the better trainer because I frankly I don't care. I will say that I enjoyed watching Red much more than Ash. Pokemon Horizon, no Origins. Pokemon Origins, fantastic, loved it. If the entire Pokemon series was like Pokemon Origins, oh man, that would be spectacular. I would probably binge the series. I think the first Snorlax was born in China. Honestly, Dot, you keep making the same like eyes joke, and it's just like, come on, man. What did I think about Dandadan? I dropped it. Good music, interesting premise, a good animation. I don't like any of the characters. They all bug me. Didn't like anyone, so I had to drop it. Uh, let's see. What's an anime I hate? I'm mostly known for hating Detective Conan. I'm kind of known for it. I think it's awful. I think it's like abysmal. Uh, you for you to hate Rent a Girlfriend, I did not like it. I dropped it like pretty much immediately. The protagonist sucked. The premise sucked. Most of the characters sucked. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. Time to rewatch MHA, my anime of the year. I'm not gonna rewatch it. I had a great time with it. I'm not gonna give it a rewatch. I'm good. I am good. Thoughts on doing okay. Uh, Granny is the main reason for Dandadan. I mean, yeah, the Granny's probably one of the coolest characters in the series. And I don't mean Turbo Granny. I mean the other Granny, like the one who, like the psychic medium Granny. She's cool. She's cool. Gachakuda, great first season. I'm looking forward to season two. The receptionist, she's badass. She's really cool. No, I did not like Dandadan. I did not like the cast. No parent wants their 7-year-old to be watching a 40-year-old man beat up 10-year-old Pokemon. Wait, what? What? Anyways, how you doing, Mason? On another note, how you doing, Mason? What would be your next cosplay? So it's going to be one of two things. One, it's going to be a surprise. I'm not going to tell you. Number two is that the people in Patreon will decide what my cosplay ends up being because Patreon pays for the cosplays. And Anas, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. My favorite character in Dandadan was Gigi only because of Alex Lee. I don't remember who Gigi is, and I don't know who Alex Lee is. Demons of the Shadow Realm. I think it's pretty good. If you want me to compare it to Full Metal Alchemist, I can't. I think Full Metal is better, but I think it's a good series. I caught up to it this morning. How you doing? You seen at See, you saw me at Anime North, and you didn't say, guys, the amount of people who said they saw me at Anime North and did not come and say hi, like, what the hell? Guys, why did no one stop by? I was standing around waiting for people to show up. Do I like JJK? Yes. Did I watch Berserk 97? Also, yes. Both are good. Can you cosplay Misa from Death Note? I would rather set myself on fire. Alex Lee was the VA for Jin Woo. Okay, he's a good voice actor. I like him. I like him. Can I please cosplay Tsunade? I want to see. Pay for it. Because I don't want to do that. So if I'm going to do something so horrifically unpleasant, you got to pay for it. You are working? Okay. If I'm just standing around, you could come say hi. If I'm like running around organizing the crowd, okay, fine. But if I'm just chilling, you could have come up. You kept walking to the east side or something. I mean, yeah, it's kind of my job to go wherever I'm needed. The strongest girl in anime I know, I don't power scale, so I don't have an opinion. Psyduck and Pikachu. Okay, Dot, like an obsession with Chinese for something. The Izuku cosplay has to be next. I will not cosplay Izuku unless people pay for it because Izuku is incredibly over cosplayed. There are a million billion Izukus everywhere, and I don't want to be one of a thousand other people. I want to do a costume. I like doing costumes where I'm like the only one doing it. I don't want to be one of many. I stand out way more when I'm doing like something unique. Is this about Bible? My God, now YouTube is getting unhinged. The anime I cry the most, probably One Piece, but One Piece is also extremely long, right? And because of how long it is, there's just more opportunities to kind of emotionally punch you in the face. Do I know if Campfire Cooking has a season 3 release date? I don't know if it has a release date, but it is getting a season 3. Were you cosplaying Zoro? I've cosplayed Zoro in the past. I haven't done it in years, but I've done it. Yeah, as a Nosh showing up. Yeah, he's there. If so, tell him Conan is poop. Well, I just read it, so he probably heard it. What do I think if Bayako? I don't know what that is. Have I watched Shangri-La Frontier? Yes, I have. Great first season. Second season is good. Don't love all of it, but first season is definitely better. Have I seen the new One Piece episode? Yes, I have. Quite a solid episode, if I do say so myself. Did I like Daima? No. I thought Daima was boring. It did not land for me. Food Wars, great series. A lot of fun. Rushed ending though. Rushed ending. How many animes have I seen? Around 1,000, give or take, like 50 or so. Rintaro Okabe would be cool and easy. I know Rintaro. I forgot who it is, but I know that. Oh wait, is that is that Blue Exorcist? Is that Blue Exorcist? I'm pretty sure Rin was the MC of Blue Exorcist. Uh, you know what? That wouldn't be too bad. What do I think of the character of? I don't know who that is. Oh, from AOS. I don't know who that is, Don. I just don't know. Princess Momonoke. So I haven't watched Momonoke in so many years that I can't tell you anything about the movie. I know I liked it, but if you ask for any details, I would not recall a single thing. It's been way, way, way too long. How you doing, Raptor? Steins Gate couldn't do it. I dropped it on the first episode 3 times. Uh, One Piece fan? I would say yes. I've cosplayed Rayleigh, Zoro, Luffy. I have paintings of One Piece. I've met Chopper. Yeah, I'd say yes. Have I seen Avatar? Yes, I have. Fantastic series. Brilliant series. Bleach is worth watching, in my opinion. What do I think of the character? Guys, I don't know who that is. I don't stop asking. I don't know who that is. 1,000, that's a whole catalog. I mean, I've been watching anime for many decades, so like it comes with the years of life, right? Avatar the movie, I am waiting for the official release. I am not watching the leaked version. Opinions on Evangelion, I couldn't do it. Wasn't really my vibe. Didn't land for me. Uh, have I seen? What's my opinion on Ichigo? I like Ichigo. Solid MC. Not my favorite MC, but like I like him. He definitely grew on me over time. Are you going to watch the Back Room movie? Probably not. Uh, yeah, realistically, like being honest, probably not. What do I think about Jimbo, Bill Baggins, the song? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Opinion on Reincarnated as a Slime. Great season one, great season two, season three, eh. Season four, I'm having fun with it so far. I see what you're saying, Dot. And also, you're saying it wrong. You don't mean from behind. You mean backwards. You mean backwards, not from behind. From behind makes no sense. Let's see. Do I watch Tokyo Ghoul? Yes, I did, and I had a good time with it during the first half. Second half was okay. I have to eat dinner. When will the next stream be? So tomorrow morning might get a bit complicated. If I do stream tomorrow, it won't be at the usual 8 a.m. Uh, I'm gonna say like join the Discord and I'll keep you posted. But there should be a stream tomorrow. If not from behind, can I say the other? Just say backwards. If you want me to read the word backwards, then you say backwards. You drop Tokyo Ghoul after a few episodes. Should I pick it up again? No, because you didn't like it. You didn't like it. It's not up to me to decide what you like. If you stopped watching it, then that means you weren't enjoying it. People like different stuff. If the amount of times people try to convince me to pick a series back up that I dropped, I'm not going to do it because I don't like it. Uh, who do I think has better character development, Naruto or Luffy? The thing is, depends what you mean. Like Luffy's character is extremely consistent, and I don't think that's bad. So if you mean like change over time, then Naruto. If you mean like whose character writing overall do I like more? It kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes I say Naruto, sometimes I say Luffy. Today I'm feeling Luffy. Did I watch Cyberpunk? I did. I finished it. I liked it, but it was way like you guys got hyped it up way too much. I think. Can I type backwards instead of from behind? Can you just write normally, dude? Come on. What about One Punch Man season 3? I didn't like it, but I also didn't like One Punch Man season 2. Did I watch the latest Tensura episode? I have not yet. I will probably watch it today. I will realistically watch it today. What do I call a Jewish Pokemon trainer? I don't know. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Have I watched Buddy Daddies? My friend likes it. I might try it at some point, maybe. Not really an anime question, but do I watch Star Wars? No. My friends really, really tried to get me into Star Wars. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I enjoyed the third movie. I enjoyed Revenge of the Sith. I can give you that. Do I want to know? I mean, you can tell me. You can tell me a joke, but like, be careful with the racist jokes because I don't want to get banned on TikTok again, and TikTok is being really silly. Uh, Anime soft. I don't know what that means, but okay. ReZero. I'm currently taking a break from season 4, but I like season 1, and season 3 was fine. 2 was okay. What do I think of Chainsaw Man? If you mean the season, the first season, uh, I thought it was well done. It just didn't land for me. And then Reze, Reze was a solid movie. It was a solid movie. And thank you, Abdi. Thank you, Abdi, for the 5 roses. Very generous. Uh, I do you like? Do I like? Oh, do I like Shangri-La Frontier? Yes, I do. I've already answered that. Like I've already answered that. Yes, I like Shangri-La Frontier. But can you guys just write normally? Like, why are you making it more difficult for me to pay attention to chat? Like, don't be annoying, or I will ignore you. Do I like Spy Family? So far, yes. I like the first season. I like season 1 more than 2, and I haven't started 3. Did I like AOT's ending? To be honest, I didn't like AOT that much. I was fine with the ending. The ending did not bother me. I know it bothered a lot of people, but no, it was fine. And also, thank you, Abdi, for the additional 10 roses. Very generous of you. Spy Family was peak. I don't think Spy Family's peak for me. I enjoy the series, and I will watch season 3, but it's just not at that level for me. Favorite Digimon monster? It varies, man. It varies. It could be Omnimon. It could be Gallantmon. It could be Guillaumon. It could be like any. It could be Magnamon. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. Uh, Derek Daredevil. I mean, okay. I all right. I don't know where that came from, but all right. Akihiko's cousin. Okay. Okay. I want to get into Digimon as a Pokemon fan, but I don't know what game to start with. So you know what? I haven't played a lot of the Digimon games, but one that I have played is Digimon Time Stranger, and I recommend it. I feel safe recommending Digimon Time Stranger even as a beginner. It's a great game. Yeah. You know what's another classic is the old Digimon Digivices, but like that may not be what you're looking for. So yes, my that would be my recommendation. I think AOT and Demon Slayer are a bit overhyped for me. I feel similarly. Now, did I like Demon Slayer? Yes. Did I enjoy AOT? Yes. Just nowhere near the extent that people push it in my chat. I would be a hero if I was an MHA. Do I believe? I don't believe you, Dot. I don't believe you at all. You would be worse than All for One. Have I seen the series Devil May Cry? I have not. Will I? I can't say. Uh, but I can say I haven't seen it yet. I like so many of the Digimon designs. They're so sick. Pokemon could never. I'm going to disagree with you somewhat. Do I like Digimon designs on average more than Pokemon? Yes. Yes. Does Pokemon not have some awesome designs? I think it has some really good designs. But on average, I will choose Digimon. You look like a guy with short brown curly hair, brown eyes, slight stubble mustache, and wearing headphones. Now, I think you got everything there wrong. Is it hot over there? Yeah, I'm sweating quite a bit, actually. I'm not even moving, and I'm sweating quite a bit. What was the first anime I've ever watched? It was Dragon Ball. Like most people in the 90s, it was Dragon Ball. I think most of the Pokemon designs are awesome, but Digimon just takes it to the max. So, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Like, again, on average, I am choosing Digimon designs. Have I played any of the Persona or okay, so no, but I have watched the Danganronpa anime, the first season, and I liked it. I don't think I would enjoy the games, being honest. I looked at them. I'm not sure I would enjoy them, but the anime, yes. Kaiju number 8, it's like a solid 7.5, like 7.5. It's fun. It's good. It's not peak, but it's fun. What would be more dangerous to be fictional, Digimon or Pokemon? That would involve power scaling, so I'm not falling for that trap. I would be worse than All for One. Yes, you would. Absolutely, you would. I totally recommend the games. They are great to stream, but they are mainly a lot of text. So that's kind of the thing. I know they're very text heavy games, and that would kind of strain my eyes. So not only do I think a good chunk of chat might get bored, they tend to like more physically engaging games over text heavy games, from what I've observed. Not saying that means I would never play them, but it would also strain my eyes to be reading off a computer screen for hours at a time. I don't think I could do it. I just bought Dragon Quest 11. You ever played it? I have not played Dragon Quest. I have not. Are they talking about Persona? Some people are. Someone did mention Persona. Have I watched Shinsekai Yuri? No, I have not. Marco or Ace? I definitely like Marco more than Ace. I know two and three do have voice acting, but one does not. So that does make things easier when there's voice acting. But again, I'm just not sure if I have the desire to get the games at this stage. Romance enjoyer. I have seen many romance anime. I will give you a few. Just to give you a sample, My Love Story, Snow White with Red Hair, Angel Next Door. Let's see, Sign of Affection, Clanad, Angel Beats. I can just keep going. How much do I pay for that Gogeta wig? It was around $100 after shipping. Yokai Watch I haven't seen yet. Bromance? Which Bromance? I haven't seen that many, like, yaois. I saw Given. Given was pretty good. The second prettiest girl in class is so good. I'm up to date with it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I think it's better than I initially expected. What is your top three favorite romance? My Love Story, Snow White, and Sign of Affection, probably. The third one is kind of toss up. My friend once said that if I were an MHA, the first thing that would happen is that China disappears. The first thing that would happen is you disappear because everyone knows you're the threat and to get rid of you because you're a villain. You meant romance or bromance? I mean, they asked for romance. I haven't seen that many bromance series, to be honest. Any games I play often that I recommend? Baldur's Gate 3, Mass Effect, the entire trilogy. So 1, 2, and 3. Borderlands, specifically 1 and 2. 3 is fun. 3 is enjoyable for me. Pre-sequel was a no. That I play often. Halo. I'm a big Halo fan. Borderlands 2 is absolutely peak. We play it a lot on here. We're currently like level 30. We're still early into our playthrough. I've beaten the game a million times, but we're streaming it again on here. Naruto is a bromance with Naruto and Sasuke. Okay, sure. Not really, but okay. Kira, Kiran? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I think it's Kiran. You should also follow on Twitch because we do like stream games over there very often, and TikTok very often gets banned for no reason. So if like you don't want to miss Borderlands content, you can jump over there. Opinion on YBC. I don't know what that is. You're forced to watch kind of like Yaoi. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Yaoi. It's just I haven't seen that many personally. Is that a cold drink? It's not really cold anymore, to be honest. Which monitor do I have? VA or IPS or OLED? I couldn't even tell you. I literally just picked something up from a friend. I don't know computers. I don't know specs. If you ask me like how many gigs of RAM or GPU or any of that, couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Am I drinking a drink? No. I'm drinking air. Have I seen Monster? Yes. Yes, I have, and I do recommend it. I assume you were gonna ask if I recommend it. Is Psyche K good? I couldn't okay, I didn't like it. A lot of people do. A lot of people do, it's not my vibe. You play any mobile games? I play Pokemon Go, and that's pretty much it. I actually took a few months off. I'll probably get back to it soon. My Dress Up Darling, Angel Next Door, Blue Box are my top three. I can't. Angel Next Door is fantastic. Dress Up Darling, I can't give it to it. I think I think it got really boring. I hope it gets better, but season two, snooze fest. Uh, and Blue Box. Blue Box frustrates me. Good series. It's pretty. It's fun. Frustrates me to hell. Do I have a Steam? I do have a Steam. I play on it regularly. Is your mom? What is wrong with you, dude? My God, I should ban you. Do I drink coffee? I do not drink coffee at all, like ever, like zero. Can I change your name to Sigma Alpha Edward? That's way too long. Make it shorter. You're forced to watch Yuri on Ice to see if my 9-year-old sister can watch it. Yes, she can. Yuri on Ice is fine. There's nothing in there that's particular. There's like nothing in there that I would not let a 9-year-old watch. It's fine. If season two ain't a snooze fest like it's a show, have some cosplay, doesn't have to be romance. The win. I think season two of Dress Up Darling is a snooze fest. I thought it was boring, and the season finale very disappointing. She likes ice skating. She can watch it. I've seen Yuri on Ice. It's fine. There's nothing in there that's unsafe for a child. Marriage Toxin, fantastic, great. Watch it. Yes, yes. Bro didn't even read it fully. Read what? Yokai Watch is a Pokemon knockoff. I disagree. Oh, I didn't see Watch, but okay. I don't see what I didn't. Is your monitor flat or curved? Oh. I did not. Okay. It's not that I didn't read it fully. I read, is your mom flat or curved? My monsters are both flat. I am sorry. I just misread that entirely. I thought you said mom. My fault. I'm waiting for episode 9. Very cool. Episode 9 of what? What about your name? Okay. Trying to get my sister to watch anime. Okay, so find out what she watches outside of anime, and then find something in anime that's kind of similar. Invincible, I'm taking a hiatus. I'm almost done season 2. I will get back to it in the distant future, like months from now. Blackpool asked if your computer monitor. Yeah, and I corrected myself. Because I completely misread their comment. They're both flat. That was me. She read 6 volumes of One Piece and she likes it. Awesome. Great. The only thing is One Piece anime and manga, not exactly a 1-to-1. She might prefer the manga. Let her keep reading the manga. If she wants to try the anime, she can. Season 3 of Invincible is good. So, in the nicest way possible, I don't care if season 3 is the best thing I will ever see in my life. The fan base is becoming annoying, and I'm not gonna watch it until they stop telling me to watch it. I'm gonna wait for them to completely cool off. Oh, Marriage Talks in episode 9, and I made friends with the second prettiest girl. I'm still waiting for the new episodes. Both of which are good. Especially Marriage Talks in great series. Season 2 is the weakest season, and it's still an 8 on 10. Of Invincible. I mean, I like season 2 so far. That's why I'm never watching MHA. So I don't think you should never watch a show because of the fan base. But like, if you try and make me like it, if you try and make me watch it, then I'm not gonna watch it. I watched AOT in 2025 because the fan base wouldn't stop telling me to watch it. So if you want me to try a series, the last thing you want to do is spam it. Invincible is only halfway through the comic 2. Great. So you know what? I'm liking it so far. That means when I eventually go back to watching it, there will be plenty of content waiting for me. Right? So that's good. One Piece, Naruto, and Demon Slayer is the only thing I allow her to read any of. I mean, if you're letting her read Demon Slayer, One Piece, and Naruto, that means you're okay with like murder and blood and slavery, like genocide and war crimes and all that stuff. So not a lot of the stuff you're not going to let her watch. Read, I guess. Have I watched High School DxD? I dropped it immediately, like immediately. If you watch it or not, it's just good. The more peak, it's all okay. So the fact that I'm already telling you that I've liked what I've seen so far. When I eventually go back, that means there's going to be more content. So awesome. Have you watched Devilman Crybaby? I have not. I think I watched an episode like a long, 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 long time ago. Didn't land for me. Have a good day. What do you? Are you leaving? There's no leaving here. The boys, I have not seen anything. Not even a clip, not a picture, nothing. How do I feel about MHA final season getting anime of the year? I kind of predicted that it would. Like people were asking me back in like October, November, and I said it would go to Hero Academia. So Price, I will time you out if you don't stop. What do I think will be the last straw hat? I'm kind of leaning towards Vivi personally. Homelander, I have not seen. The AOT specials, I'm not going to watch. The boys comic is very bad. I don't read comics in the first place. I exclusively read nonfiction. At least currently. I used to read fiction. Now I only read nonfiction. I'm not sure if I'll try the boys, to be honest. The rest of the manga is Chainsaw Man, Death Note, and AOT, so I think it's not fit for a 9-year-old. If you're letting them watch, like, read Naruto, Demon Slayer, and like One Piece, you've already covered like that's already a lot more intense than any of that. So sorry, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's funny and violent, it's great. So the reason I'm not watching The Boys is the same reason I did not watch AOT for so long. It's the same reason I did not watch like a lot of series for so long, is because people are shoving it in my face and I'm waiting for them to back off. Like I'm really just waiting for the fan base to chill. I might try it at some point when the fan base cools it. Uh the boys is just shock value. I'll decide for myself if I ever watch it. Last of Us I have not seen. I don't know what he was talking about. Wait, what? Okay, I missed that. The actor for Homelander from The Boys is a top 3 villain performance of all time. That's a really high review. That's a pretty high review. I forgot 2 mangas. I would allow her to read Black Clover and Haikyuu. Again, if you're already letting them read more graphics, I'm sorry. Like the argument that you're not letting them read like Death Note and AOT, but they'll read One Piece and Naruto and Demon Slayer. Like, come on. You love doggies? Awesome. What's up? How you doing, Lou? I don't know about that Homelander one. I haven't seen it. I cannot give my input on a character's like on someone's acting. I haven't seen it. I can't say. And thank you for the follow, Lou. The anime would be worth it when it doesn't have no fan base. So, like, I don't usually critique a fan base. I usually don't care. Like, I don't think a series is ever bad or good because of the fan base. But I will be more put off by a series, like to try a series, if it's shoved in my face. So, like, even if I have one friend, not even the fan base, just one friend who's like, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch this, I'll probably not watch it because it becomes annoying. Off topic, but have I seen those Marvel Rival animation trailers? No, I have not, because I don't play Marvel Rivals, because I don't hate myself. Those are mangas you can show a 9-year-old. Everything you think, okay, but you are picking series that are more graphic or more intense or more cover more heavy topics than the others that you're not letting them read. So I find hypocrisy in that. What's a good first romance? It depends on what you're going for. If you want more of a shonen romance, I would say The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. If you want more of an adult targeted romance that's not graphic but just more mature, Sign of Affection is great. The ones I said not the what's a good first romance? At this point, just show the 9-year-old Berserk. Berserk is kind of Berserk might be a bit much because while it does cover a lot of the topics that One Piece does, I think it's more graphic about it. Let's see. I do the same thing other than my sister because she always finds the best shows that we like. Cool. I watched multiple gore heavy and graphic anime back when I was 14. So for me, gore is like kind of irrelevant. Will I watch gory stuff? Sure. Will I do I have a preference for gore? Not really. It's like if it's there, it's there. I'll watch Hellsing Ultimate, I'll watch Akame ga Kill, I'll watch whatever. AOT, just it doesn't it's kind of just there. Do I do weddings? I do not. Uh, Show the 9-year-old any romance, Pokemon, Digimon, Yokai Watch. Not any romance. There's some romance series that I don't think you want to show a kid. Would I rather come? Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Luke, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. You like gore heavy? That's fine. If you have a preference for gore heavy shows, cool. For me, it's just if it's there, it's there. Violet Evergarden, I love the series. The age gap is weird. That is my only complaint. Story is great. Animation is great. Characters are great. The writing is beautiful. The age gap is weird. Gotta go. Hop on with the Minecraft set. Minecraft? There's no Minecraft here. This is a no Minecraft zone. I almost got you though. No, Luke, because I am trying not to get banned on TikTok anymore. So I will be banning people who can't behave in chat anymore. I started free rent today. I don't know why I waited so long. I think it's great. I love the series. Not everyone does. I love it, and I'm glad you tried it. Favorite legendary Pokemon, I would say Lugia. He is my boy. He is one of my favorites across the board. Japanese culture is weird about ages. I'm not so sure it's Japanese per se, because the reason they do certain things is because it sells. There's an audience that likes it clearly. Yeah, I know you're just trying to mess around, but like, so the thing is, Luke, I've been banned like 5 times in the last 2 weeks on TikTok, and I'm just tired of getting banned. The new system of TikTok is very, very ridiculous. So like you can get banned for literally nothing. And I now, because of that, I gotta be more strict with chat because I can't keep losing my stream. Have you watched Doctor Stone? Yes, I am enjoying it. I do have issues with the series, but overall, yes. How you doing, Derivative? You watched the first 2 episodes once and just thought it was boring, but now the red-haired guy got in. The red-haired guy from Free. Oh, Stark. You're talking about Stark. I like Stark. He's cool. I appreciate that, Luke, because like I'm all for being weird and making jokes. I like it. It's cool, but like it's TikTok. I would recommend hopping over to YouTube or Twitch when we're on. We're not on Twitch right now, but like when we're live, those platforms are less authoritarian, less rigorous, less not like nonsense. They don't ban nearly as often. I've never been banned on those. TikTok got worse after they were bought. I agree completely. Doctor Stone. Okay, I already saw those. Oh, okay. Similar themes to Violet Evergarden. Okay, sorry. You want something similar themes. Uh, so like Child Soldier. Uh, I don't know if you want like a romance series. If you want child soldiers, you could go with something like Iron Blooded Orphans or Jormungand. But if you want like a romance series, uh, maybe Snow White with red hair, just because it has like an adventurous component to it. Yeah, I'll say Snow White with red hair. Genuinely zero development on. Oh, Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah, Rent a Girlfriend. I dropped it. I don't know if there's development. I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. Have I seen Witch Watch? I dropped it after like 2 episodes. I couldn't stand it. My sister has been watching bits of Oshinoko with me too. I have not yet seen Oshinoko. What's the weird age gap you talked about? Violet Evergarden. Beautiful series. Beautiful, beautiful series. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she was like 14 or 15 and the guy is like 28. So like, yeah, that's kind of yeah. I'm not really comfortable with that. SML. I don't know what SML stands for. Oh, Mike came out. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, my mic came out. My bad. The internet has too much spoilers for anime, then that's kind of your choice to go on the internet and to scroll. Like, is it? Do I think it's not nice when people post content with no spoiler warning? Yeah, I'm not a fan. But like, you're choosing to go where there's spoilers. Age gaps? Are we talking age gaps, Meliodas and Elizabeth? That's kind of a different scenario. Like, it's still an age gap, unquestionably so, but it's also a little bit more complicated. Violet Evergarden, there's no fantasy, there's no superpowers, there's no reincarnation. It's just child soldier and military general or military officer, and it's kind of weird. For that reason, it's kind of weird. Is your monitor flat or? Oh, you made a mom joke. Nice. I hope Soul Eater gets a reboot. I don't. I haven't seen any news of that happening. I would not be opposed to the idea. Their souls are old even in Seven Deadly Sins, but it still does weird things. Like, yes, they've gone through, like, Meliodas is, like, immortal, sort of. He can't die. And then, like, Elizabeth, constant reincarnation. I get it. I get it. It still does weird things that I don't like. Okay? You can use the canon explanation for it. I'm still not a fan of certain things. What is your favorite East Blue Saga arc? Marineford. Wait. Oh, sorry. East Blue. Sorry, East Blue. That's pre-time skip. East Blue. Ah, Thriller Bark. Ah, yeah. Maybe. Oh wait, no. No. That's not. That's sorry. No. East Blue Saga. I would have to say Orange Town. No. No. Coconut Village. What Dress Up Darling good? I think it's okay. I think season 2 really disappointed me. Marineford is yeah. So yeah, I know. My brain kind of short circuited for a minute there. I know Marineford is pre-time skip, not East Blue. My brain kind of did a thing. Should I go to sleep? It's 12:26. You can't go to sleep as long as you're live, and if you do, actually, you know what? If you're going to go to sleep, just leave the live stream on. There you go. What about the age gap between Frieren and Himmel? They did not date. There is no relationship in that respect between Himmel and Frieren. Like, did Himmel love Frieren? Yes. Did they ever have a relationship? They never really did anything with that. And because of the nature of elves, Frieren is actually emotionally like a child. Like, yes, she's much older, obviously, but developmentally, she's a child. Mihawk or Shanks, I happen to like them both. Because it's now summer and everyone is unemployed and not going outside, will I stream 24/7? Shadow, none of what you said is correct, including the streaming 24/7. Is there any anime like AOT? Depends what you mean. I could just say Kabaneri the Iron Fortress. But it depends. You would have to be specific as to what you mean. Season 2 was sure a bit slow to start, but it got so good after except the finale. So I actually think that season 2 was boring. I actually just think season 2 was boring, and the finale was also disappointing. I'm sorry. I'm not a mega fan of Dress Up Darling. Cabaneri was quite good. I like Cabaneri. I do like Cabaneri. I don't think it's like peak. I don't think it's super, anything insane. But it's good. It's definitely worth the watch. Bro, he's not answering me. Well, I like Shanks and Mihawk. I could pick Mihawk just because I've met Mihawk. He's a nice guy. I just met him on I met him on Friday. He was cool. Good night, Dot. You also cannot leave. You have to leave the live stream on so we get the views. My Dress Up Darling is my favorite romance besides Darling and the Franks. I dropped that immediately. So we do not have the same taste. I feel like a chud because it's implied I'm a mega fan. I agree with you. I don't know though. I just liked it. You're allowed to love it. You're allowed to like it. I'm just not into it. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Lord of Mysteries worth it. Haven't seen it. Dress Up Darling is peaker than One Piece. I could not disagree more. I could not disagree more. I think Dress Up Darling is like better than mid, but not by much. If I gift, can I leave? Yes, you must send 30 galaxies. 30 times a month straight. Yeah, yes, 3 times a month straight, even though we're live a lot more than 3 times a month. Mid piece? Nah. It's my favorite story. High School DxD is better than One Piece. I also dropped DxD immediately. I think it's bad. Unpleasant. Unpleasant. You're doomed? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. The exit fee is 30 galaxies. You just finished AOT, and how did you like it? With Violet Evergarden, I was talking about how she writes letters, and each letter has a special story. Yes. This is what I would like to. Oh, so you want like writing stories, writing letters. I can't say I know that many series that involve writing letters. I can't say I know that many off the top of my head. Uh, yeah. I don't know. I should start a depression arc and then a revenge arc. That's a hell of a journey, man. Good luck with that. I wonder what's gonna happen. Luffy went to a new island and saved the citizens and recruited someone. So someone's really kind of missing the whole point. You do realize that most anime do have like Fairy Tail does that, Dragon Ball does that, Naruto does that. Are you really? Oh, Naruto. They form a squad, go on a mission, have some some setbacks, and they fight the bad guy and save the day, and come back home. You can literally generalize that to any series and make it sound boring. So bad take. If you don't like One Piece, that's fine. Okay. Again, you are you are taking the most surface level content of the series and ignoring everything else that they do to justify your dislike of the series. You're allowed to not like the series. You don't have to give a reason for not liking the series. Genuinely. If you don't like it, that is fine. You don't even have to give a reason. But don't make stuff up to try and justify it. It's okay. Silent Voice, great movie. Max bench press. I don't bench press, so I have no idea. And I also currently have a strained right shoulder anyway. Have I seen Drifting Home? I have not. I don't think Tom John watched One Piece, and he probably did. Or maybe he tried it and watched a few episodes, didn't like it. That's fine too. But come on. If I can't leave, I got to escape. You can't escape, dude. There is no escape. Anthony, you're dead on the money. Who? Wait, what? Did I miss something? Write a manga? Not going to happen. Look at how long the stream was ago. Wait, what? Like how long have we been live? We've been live for about an hour. What's a good anime to show someone who's never seen any? You can take two approaches. See you later, Dot. You could take two approaches. You could pick something popular like, Soul Eater or like Ranking of Kings or Vinland Saga, something that a lot of people tend to like. Or you could ask them questions and see what kind of shows they typically like outside of anime and pick something similar. Uh, Texting is weird. I'm not actually being passive aggressive or rude or what. I'm not even mad. I'm really not even mad. It's fine. I haven't watched One Piece, but if people love it and there's 1,000 episodes, I can just imagine the massive world it created. The world building is absolutely incredible. Now, obviously, the series has issues. I am not saying it's perfect. I am not. But the world it has built is brilliant. I have only seen Naruto and Death Note. Both. I mean, so you're looking. Wait. Uh, so shonen and shonen. You have a battle shonen and a suspense kind of thrillery shonen. You could go with something like Future Diaries or Erased. Erased is good. Erased is good. You could also watch a shorter shonen or a shorter-ish like Maji. Ranking of Kings are really good. So I will not. No. Okay. So I'm not going to say that. I don't believe in saying just get past the first 50 episodes. I don't like that take. If a series takes 50 episodes to get good, it's not for you. It's not for you. I'm not waiting that long. I very often drop a series in the first one or two episodes. I would never say that. I don't like that take. Bungo Stray Dogs haven't seen it yet. You should write your favorite story with all your favorite attributes from every anime in one. No, I'm never going to do that. Do I know anime similar to Witch Hat Atelier? So, like, I don't know what you like. Again, I could pick something like Soul Eater because, like, if you mean like students learning a type of magic, Black Clover, uh, Maji, sort of ish. Like, I guess it depends. Like, when you say similar, that's kind of a vague question. Like, you could just mean, oh, I want something with magic, with like characters using magic. Okay. Mashal, Magic and Muscle, Black Clover, Madoka Magica. Do I like Marvel, DC, superheroes, etc.? Yes, I do. I do. So 5 to 10 episodes max. I very often would drop a series before that point. If I'm not having a good time fairly quickly, I'm not going to wait. Like it's one of two rules. Either I am bored for too long, or the quality or it is so low that I just drop it. I'm not waiting for it. It's just like it does a thing I don't like, I'm out. So like Darling in the Franxx, DxD. I did not wait 5 episodes. It just I can tell it's not the kind of content I like, so I dropped it. I am not ready for Doomsday because I have not seen all the movies leading up to it. I can't watch it yet. You forgot to feed me lunch today. You're not getting fed. There's no food for you. You have to eat dinner. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're gonna go get your dinner and you're gonna bring it here and you're gonna share. I can't think of a way for Robert Downey Jr. as Doom without it being bad, but I want to have hope anyway. So here's I don't know how they're gonna do it exactly. I do have faith in his acting. I love Robert Downey Jr. as an actor. I think he's going to do great at his role. Now, as for like, will they know who he is? Will he just be a completely different face? I don't know. But I can say I love him as an actor. So we'll see. What are your thoughts on Rat King Crossing? I've never seen Rat King. I'm hoping they at least acknowledge it's him. We're gonna find out. Eventually, we're gonna find out. I have to eat dinner. I already read that. You gotta get on the Escape podcast. I'm okay. So I am not a fit for the Escape podcast. They seem like cool guys. I dig their energy. I am not the right fit. I am not the right fit for them. I'm glad you guys like their content. I like go support them. They seem like genuinely kind people, but I'm definitely not energy wise, interest wise, the right fit for them. Otaku is Baki good. I did not like I did not like Baki. No. Topic of the day: we are vibing, just chilling, primarily talking anime, but also like various other similar topics. How you doing, Cash? How you doing? Pretty good. How you doing, Dark? Never mind. I have to wait a bit. There you go. So you're sticking around. Rat King. He appeared in the newest One Piece chapter. I have not read. I'm not reading it. You are kind of deadpan. I feel like so exactly. So like I do not take that as an insult. You're saying I'm deadpan. I'm not very expressive. That is the truth. That is the truth. This is me trying to be expressive. I know I'm a deadpan person. The Escape podcast is a very, very high enthusiasm, very, very expressive podcast. I would not be able to bring that kind of energy. It would burn me out in 5 minutes. Like just being honest about who I am as a person, it would not be a fit. Exactly. I'm honest with myself. Like I'm aware that it would just I would drag down the mood because I can't do what they do. I can't. There are times where I'm more enthusiastic, genuinely, but I can't do that. Zoe, I like Zoe. I like the arc. I know most people find it boring. I liked it. I'm going to see if your package arrived, and then I took it. If you want a fighting anime, watch Ippo. Ippo is great. If you just want like fight like no magical power, like just boxing, yes, absolutely. Uh, how you doing, Bornson? What's good? Return of the Rat King is an okay movie from an otherwise fruitful manga. I have not. I haven't seen the movie, haven't read the manga. I know nothing about this Rat King thing. I'm just out of the loop entirely. I'm sorry that I'm completely lost. How you liking the new anime season? I think it's great. I'm having a great time. Ace of Diamond, Class of the Elite, Witch Hat, Marriage Toxin, Angel Next Door, Wistoria. Thank you, Thomas, for the heart. You're gonna go. See you later, dude. Uh, we'll be live again. We're live all the time. See, did I miss anything? No, okay, we're caught up. We're good. We're good. Oh man, I am getting hungry though. It's 7. I'm getting hungry. What's one anime where the couple starts early from episode one? Episode one. Uh, if you want like couples that like start pretty early, I would say um, My Love Story is pretty close. It's basically episode like 2, 3 out of like 24. So there's that one. You and I are polar opposites as well. You and I are, you and I are polar opposites is kind of a little different from what they imagine. Oh wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I mix it. Sorry, I retract that statement. I retract that statement. That is another one. That is another one. Yes, your camera is so stretched. I mean, that's just how it is on like yeah. What can you do? Friends with the second prettiest girl. So that's not like an immediate like episode one romance. It's good. It's just not like right out of the gate. They kind of want something that starts off swinging, and they kind of do. They kind of do, but like they only start dating officially like what? A few episodes in. It took a while to get to the dating point. What do I think of Wistoria Wand and Sword? I'm having a great time with the current season. I'm really liking it. What is My Love Story about? It is a very wholesome high school romance series. Super big jacked guy, like really massive human being, who looks like a gorilla almost. Um, and then you have a really dainty, innocent, like soft spoken girl. He defends her. She's smitten by him, and uh, they very quickly form a friendship where she clearly likes him, and it progresses rather quickly. It's a very wholesome series. Do I like the Star War in Dress Up Darling or Marineford better? Do I like the War in Dress Up the War in Dress Up Darling? The War in Dress Up Darling? What? What do I think of Wish Story One and Sword? Where's your huzz viewer? I don't know what that means. Like, where's the women viewer? I don't exactly have like a gender scanner on the stream to tell me who is what. That guy's either a rage baiter or just LARPing. For what? For what? Oh, Tony Kawa. Tony Kawa is pretty good. It's very corny. It's very cheesy. It's very cheesy, but it's fun. I like it. But it's like very cheesy. The newest season of Dress Up Darling has a war. I don't remember. I thought Dress Up Darling like was a war. Are you talking about like the in the manga or something? Because like I don't remember a war in the anime. Or maybe I'm taking the term war too literally. Maybe I'm taking it way too literally. That's probably me. That's probably my fault. I'm thinking of an actual war. Uh, like unless someone wants to clarify. Do you mean manga? Do you mean like what do you mean? I like cheesy animes. Okay, so if you like cheesy, then Tonikawa. If you like, Snow White with red. Sorry, not Snow White. My Love Story and Tonikawa, very cheesy, extra cheesy, like all the cheese. Take all the cheese you have and then throw it in there because that's Tonikawa. How you doing, Josh? An actual war. An actual. Are we talking the manga or the anime? Because I don't remember a war in the anime at all. Can Sakura? I am not a power scaler. Sorry, baby. Hate to disappoint you, but I am adamant about not doing any versus stuff. Do I think I could get mod CS? I'm here like every TikTok stream. Unfortunately, no. Because just because you're a regular attendee does not get people mod status. I very, 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 very rarely give people mod status if I don't know you. Almost never. I am not a fan of giving strangers mod out of very extreme circumstances. Let's see. I ordered a cosplay the other day, and it arrived in pictures. Some way, like they just sent you pictures of the costume. Don't be sorry, I understand. I mean, it's cool. Did Guts manage to find you? If he did, wait, he says he did. He says he did. He said he went up to me and read my name tag, and then he gets my name wrong. So honestly, I have doubts. An actual high stakes war was crawling with betrayal. I'm surprised at the direction of Dress Up Darling. Damn, I had no idea that was coming. What's an anime that made you cry if it did? Pancreas, Pancreas, One Piece, Angel Beats, uh, Digimon Kizuna. I'm buying a Bunny Girl Reze figurine. Am I cooked? You are so past cooked. You are overcooked. You are burnt. You are inedible cooked. Angel Beats is such a tearjerker. Oh my lord, it's not talked about enough. I'm gonna somewhat disagree. Tearjerker, yes, talked about enough. I think it gets plenty of love. I think it's pretty mainstream at this point. It's pretty established. Uh, Still worth the watch though, for sure. Studio Ghibli movies are cheesy in a way. Depends on the movie. Depends on the movie. Uh, a lot of the ones I've seen, not that cheesy. What anime pissed you off and what was it? That's the same question twice. Uh, Unless you mean like what about it pissed me off? Uh, Detective Conan because of how bad it is. They do everything bad. It's not because it's hot. It's because I love Reze as a character. So you're making a Reze shrine, dude. You are cooked. Yeah, yeah, you are cooked. Absolutely. You are flamed. I have dinner now. No, you don't, AJ. Stop lying. There's no dinner. Detective Conan or Java's reincarnation. So Java's reincarnation is only bad because of Rudius. The rest of it is good. Detective Conan, everything is bad. So, do I think anyone would like that detective series? Someone clearly does. Someone clearly does. I will never understand how though. My grandfather created Detective Conan. I have doubt. Obviously I don't believe you. I think you're lying out of your butt. But I don't care. It's awful. It is. It is just. It is awful. I don't have a word to describe how bad I think it is. We all have that one character we love for no reason. I don't love characters in that sense. Do I have characters that I would make a shrine for? No. No. Uh, are you sweating? Oh, yes, I am. Very much so. What are the pictures behind you? Are those from all anime? Those are all paintings. They are all paintings. The author, the painter is named Sam Nat. That's his handle. Uh, yeah, I collect paintings. What is my opinion on the Dragon Ball Super movies? So Broly, fantastic. Broly is fantastic. Superheroes wasn't a fan. Didn't like superheroes that much. Super Broly, that's the best movie from them I've seen. Those are nice paintings, and that is why I buy from them. Buy from him every single year. And I have another one that's going to be coming in a few weeks, hopefully. Shrine as in collect random and niche merch, not necessarily a shrine. Okay, so if you just have like a pile of stuff on your cabinet, whatever, I wouldn't call that a shrine. Like you could turn it into a shrine. Why are you in debt? We're not going to do that right now. Would I recommend Hero Academia? Yes, I would. I think it's a lot of fun. I do recommend it. Have I collected the Mona Lisa? If I did, I mean, if I could, I wouldn't be able to sell it because it would be, tracked down and I'd go to prison. So no, I have not collected the Mona Lisa. What is your recommendation in terms of collecting? Like how much money, and it should have. So I don't have any recommendations on what to collect because people like different things. Like you don't even have to collect anything. You might collect multiple things. I would keep in mind though that some hobbies and collections can take up a lot of space and a lot of money, and you're gonna need to respect whatever your limitations are. Like don't go broke. Do I have a collection of series? No. The only collection I have are the paintings. That is all I have. No mangas, no action figure. Like I don't have any other collectibles besides those. That's all I do. Because otherwise it would take up too much money and too much space. I worded that wrong. I mean, what's some advice for a newbie collector? Uh, I would say look at how much space you have. Look at how much disposable income you have. So, like, after expenses, after like rent and groceries and putting into savings and like all that other stuff. How much disposable income you have, how much you can reasonably allocate like in a reasonable time frame to that thing, and then just starting small. Like you don't need to go to the biggest thing. Is Seven Deadly Sins a good watch? I want to say yes, and at times it is. At other times it's not. Like it has good parts and it has bad. It's kind of riding a wave. You're spending an absurd amount on one really nice figure, then not touching my money for 2 months. So, like, if you have financially planned for a big spend, but then you're not continuing to go over over your budget, then you're fine. You've planned for it. You're being reasonable. An Aphex Twin, I don't know what that is, so probably no. I'm NG Nug Ng. I don't know what you're trying to say there. I started collecting Dragon Ball cards since I'm a big fan. I've got quite a bit, but I've spent a lot too. So I hope I'll save, won't lose motivation to collect. So motivation can be sporadic. Like sometimes you'll be in, sometimes you'll be out. Sometimes you're not always collecting. I get like one piece a year typically. I have a lot of disposable, to be honest. Not in college yet. Have a job, rent free with my parents. So you do have more disposable income in that situation. But my advice would also be to save more aggressively at this stage. That way, down the road, you're ahead of the game and you can retire early and you'll be a lot better off. And that way, you can spend even more on what you want. What anime did I think was good but stopped watching? I don't really stop watching if I think it's good. Not gonna lie, Marriage Toxin kind of fire, but not a lot of episodes. It's the first season and it's releasing an episode a week. What do you mean? Of course, there's not a lot of episodes. You're not enlightened with Aphex Twins. Listen to him. He's an ambient. Oh, so that's why. Uh, Ambient music, not really my thing. Second, I don't even listen to music much. I haven't like my recent anime convention was the first time I listened to music in like a year. You low key right. Reze Figure is the last. Yeah. So like, just budget. Is Fairy Tail a good anime? It has highs and lows. Some parts are great. Some parts are not. I don't think it rocks all the way through, but I do think it's like worth the watch overall. What anime was good at first, but okay, okay. Now you kind of clarified. Starts good and then goes south. All right. Starts good, goes south. Tokyo Ghoul. Though I still finished it. Um, Seven Deadly Sins, but I still finished it. Uh, Promised Neverland. I know people say season 2 is awful. Don't do it. I'm almost done season 1. I'm gonna try season 2. Let's start strong and go south. Death Note. I like the first half of Death Note. I don't like the second half. I didn't, but again, I finished Death Note multiple times, so I don't think it's bad. I just don't like the direction it went in. You got a big payout for something, so I'm splurging the extra and locked off the rest. So you are allowed to enjoy yourself, but yeah, you can do that if you want to. They should do what Part 4 JoJo's did in batches, not one per week. I don't necessarily agree. I'm fine with weekly. I'm fine with batches. Good morning, Lainey. Even though for me it is definitely not the morning, but how you doing? Let's see. Season 2 of Promise Neverland is a train wreck and a half. I guess I'll find out. I'll find out. I'm not too far away from finishing season 1. I'm right near the end. I'm right near the end. You just woke up. I'm actually like gonna have dinner soon. I'm getting pretty hungry. You started Death Note, then forgot about it. Last I watched was the Oh, so you're like early. You are early on Ray Penber. That's dude for like very early on. Like that, I enjoy the Ray Penber arc. I enjoy that arc. I felt so bad for his wife. Yeah, yeah. Keep going because you might feel worse. Can you understand cursed energy? Why is it so complicated? So a lot of these like different power systems, like alchemy, like Ned, for example, it's not that it's complicated. It's that it uses a lot of terminology. So when it uses a lot of different terms to describe things, it can be a lot to remember. It's not that like the way they function is complicated. It's just they're like trying to keep track of all the different dialogue, like what it's referring to, that gets kind of jumbled. And that I understand. That I totally understand. Especially if you're watching multiple series, it can be hard to keep track of the names. Let's see. You'll be very hyped. I don't know. Okay. At the end of Promise Neverland, let the hype sit and marinate. Never watch season 2. I'm going to watch season 2. I'm going to watch season 2. Whatever your imagination gives you for what happens next is better. I don't care. I'm watching season 2. Let's see. Kirara's technique is simple, but they explain it to you like you're a toddler. Some people do need like a toddler level explanation because, to be honest, I think the average reader, like average viewer's reading comprehension, is pretty low. Are you to say Boruto sucks? I think the Boruto manga and Boruto anime are separate things for the most part. So it depends on what you're critiquing. You can say anything about anything, but I would say the Boruto anime was not a pleasant experience. I accidentally changed my username. I guess that sucks for you. I guess. I think Promise Neverland goes into like a very dull rom com. Well, I'm gonna find out and see. I'm gonna see. What does otaku mean? It pretty much means like an enthusiast for Japanese and anime culture. It's just not that serious. I'm just an anime fan who likes lifting weights. Hence, Mighty Otaku. Tell Lane to Full Metal Brotherhood. Uh, I mean, she's right there. You could tell her yourself. Like she's literally right there in chat. Uh, how you doing, Eddie? A dull rom com would have been so bad. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm gonna watch it. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll keep you guys posted on it. But right now, I'm not actively watching Promise Neverland. I'm working on. I think the next thing I'm gonna watch after this is the new episode of Replica and Slime. That's probably gonna be the next thing I watch. No, don't encourage that guy. Hey, I mean, if they become a problem, I'll take care of it. You should check out Kingdom. It's on the watch list, but I'm holding off. Have I seen Sword Gal? I have not. I have not seen Sword Gal. Uh, yeah, sorry. We got a drink. We got a drunk guy in chat. I mean, there's always weird people in chat. There's always weird people in chat. That's just how social media works. That's just how it goes here. The character I buy every piece of merch for is Reze, and my buddy is Freeran. That's cool. I mean, I like Freeran too. I don't have any Freeran like stuff. I have a Freeran mouse pad. Have I seen Zipang? I have no idea what that is, so I don't. Kingdom mentioned. Yeah, someone did in fact mention Kingdom. I have not seen it myself. I will at some point, just not right now. Have I? Sorry. What is your favorite fried chicken spot? Probably my friend's house. His mom made really good fried chicken. So yeah, my friend's house. What is Kingdom about? I can't tell you. I haven't seen it. I know nothing about it. Kingdom is like a serious version of One Piece. It's so good. Okay, good to know. I'm kind of down for something like that. I'm not gonna lie, Popeyes is perfect. I disagree. I think Popeyes sucks. But to be fair, I also think McDonald's sucks. I think Tim Hortons sucks. I think Wendy's sucks. I think most places like Harvey's, Burger King, Subway. I think all of it is just bad. So sorry. What are we doing today? Well, we're already like an hour and a half into the stream. I'm debating how much longer to go live for because I am very hungry at this point. Popeye's tenders are perfect. I disagree. I disagree. You don't like Tim's? What? You do realize that most Canadians don't like Tim's, right? You do realize that Tim's food sucks and that they get like 80% of the orders wrong. There isn't anything good about Tim's. Uh, what can I critique about Popeyes? It's dry, overcooked, taste isn't that great. I could make something better and cheaper and faster. Uh, is Vinland Saga a good watch? Absolutely, it is. Tell that guy, Kingdom revolves around like 30 different armies fighting over one kingdom. I do like, you know what? That sounds interesting. I do like the premise. I do like the premise. Guess the X again. We're not doing guess the character. No, we're just vibing. We're chilling. We're having a good time. Dry is valid, but I love dry stuff. So, okay, if you like your meat dry, that's kind of weird. But hey, you just said you like it that way, so all you can have my share, I guess. Does AOT ever get boring? Yes, but that is a subjective opinion. Like for me, it does get boring. You might love it all the way through. What devil fruit would I want? None of them. Just got to Just Rosa. Awesome. Massive pause. Okay. What devil fruit do I think tastes the best? As far as I'm aware, they all taste equally bad. Like we know they objectively do not taste good. Uh, tell that guy. I already read that one. Sorry. The reason I could barely eat Japanese food in Tokyo, they do so much sauce. I think it depends where you go and what kind of dishes you have, because like I've had plenty of Japanese food, and I don't really think I don't really experience that. I think sometimes yes. Like I I, I don't know, man. What looks the best? Oh, like what looks like the tastiest? Uh, uh I mean like what was it? I'm trying to think. Hold on. What was his name? What was his name? The giraffe. Remember the giraffe fruit kind of looks like a banana. The giraffe fruit kind of looks like a banana. I maybe that because like I like bananas. Kingdom also had the greatest battle in fiction history, so I'm not going to take in that comment as like like that's just such a high like evaluation that I can't take it seriously. If not a favorite anime, do I have a favorite genre? So if I have to pick a genre that I watch the most often, it's going to be cozy stuff. Smiled fruits look hella good. Okay, you can have one. Take it. Enjoy. My favorite crisps are ready salted, plain and simple. So for those who don't know, crisps usually refer to chips or things like that. Uh, I'm pretty open from regular to salt and vinegar to barbecue to salsa to General Tao. I'm pretty open minded. Let's see. My favorite it's just is what slop. Popeyes. I've never had anything besides already salted. That sounds kind of boring to me personally. Do I like Tojo? Don't they execute and wait Tojos? Uh I don't know what Tojos is. Thank you for the follow, Adam. Do I have any more Huz viewers lane blocked me? Understandable. I am not going to direct you towards any of the women if you're going to flirt with them. I had one Dorito and I hated it. So I like Doritos, but I also don't buy Doritos. Like I will not spend money on Doritos because like I'd rather spend money on actual good food. What character from what series pissed you off and why? Rudius, Mushoku Tensei, because he's a pedo. Let's see. If you mean Kankaku Pass, where like 10 kings showed up, that battle was insane. Went for like 200 chapters. Oh my god. That's a lot. Have I seen JoJo's? I've seen the first 4 parts. Do Canadians have sensations? If they do, I don't know what it is. Because I don't really go out to eat much. I very often just cook for myself. Like for the most part, I just cook for myself. Sensations potato chips. I don't know it. I've never seen them. What did I miss? You missed the end of the world. Everyone is dead. We're all ghosts now. We are all ghosts. Bro, trust me, the next part is peak, but take your time. Uh, okay, I will take my time. I'm not going to start part 5 for a while, so I definitely will take my time. People who say they want a toxic bad girl are really stupid. I'm inclined to agree, honestly. I'm inclined to agree. Tell her to unblock me, though. No. Let's see. I believe it or not, Kingdom is 900 chapters. I mean, there are series that are a lot longer than 900 chapters, so I completely believe that. Okay, so you're watching JJK right now. Which one should I start next? Paradise or Free Red? So I like Free Red more. I would say if you want something that is a more similar vibe to JJK, then Chainsaw Man. If you want more of a like a like an adventure, but it's a lot more soft, a lot more like character development, a bit of romance, a bit more storytelling than Free Red. So yeah, it depends what you want. Watching Bleach right now, tell me something I'll only understand at the end. Uh, Everything up till now has been my plan. Everything up till now has been according to my plan. Bro, your traps have grown so much, by the way. Great work. My traps have literally not grown at all. I'm not doing any direct trap work. I'm doing the same training I always have for the last like year or two. Have not changed my split. Uh, yeah, my traps have not really changed. It might just be the angles. My traps are the same. If Sasuke and Gaara had finished their exam, who would have won? Gaara. Are you into men? I'm not into people. Friedren sounds perfect. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. What if Sasuke liked men? Then he probably would not have married Sakura and would probably have adopted a kid or something. Or maybe Orochimaru would have like made them a kid. Who knows? What is your PC setup? I have 2 monitors right here. I have a mic right here. I got a mouse and a keyboard right here, and that's about it. What's a good fighting anime? Depends if you want straight hands. I'm gonna assume you want straight hands. I will say Windbreaker. Do I work out? I do it as a living, so yes, I do. Uh, yeah. So yes, indeed, indeedy, indeedy. In fact, not only do I work out, you guys have challenged me to do a marathon slash triathlon. So if you want to like help with raising the funds to afford that, I'd be happy to do it. Do I think it's acceptable for a grown man in any okay? So I'm not going to poop himself in any situation. There are contexts where that would make sense. Yes, I mean yes. Do I think there's any anime where the plot would change substantially if the MC liked men? Uh, Probably a romance series would be the first one that comes to mind because if you're talking about like a heteronormative romance series and then suddenly the character is gay, that kind of changes the direction it would take, wouldn't it? Oh, Tokyo Ghoul just wouldn't happen. I mean, there's that. Are you caught up with the One Piece manga? Nope. I'm caught up with the anime though. Is any strength comparison considered power scaling, even if it's a series of its own verse? Yes. Even if it's inverse power, like comparison in strength, that is power scaling. Woke anime is the death of woke anime is not the death of anime. You just don't know what woke means. Woke is the awareness of societal issues and actually caring about them. So no, caring about societal problems is not like the death of anime at all. You just sound really silly when you say things like that. Of course, you're a woke liberal. Okay, so I know you're not the kind of person I want here. So you can leave. I'm just gonna block you. What is your favorite One Piece character? I don't have one, so I'm just going to list off a few banger characters like Kuma, Rayleigh, Kyros, uh, Zoro, Whitebeard, Odin, Yamato. Do I think Naruto and Sasuke is one of the few fanships that could kind of make sense? No. Bleach to go. I like Bleach. I don't think it's the GOAT, but I think it's really good. The manga is really fantastic. To rephrase, would any battle shonen substantially change if the MC were into men? Again, okay, Bleach. Bleach, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning for end of Bleach. I gave the warning, okay? He marries Orihime. If he was into men, maybe he would have married Chad or something. Let's see. Top 5 characters from Naruto and why. I'll pick top 5. Okay, Shikamaru, number 1, because he is the best. Uh, I'll throw in. Let's put Pain in there. Pain's pretty good. Let's take Might Guy. Obviously, I have to put in Might Guy. Gara. Gara has to be in there for sure. And like Kakashi, I like Rock Lee. Do I take? I'll take Rock Lee. Not saying it could happen, but they have a lot of out of context clips that make it seem that way. Yeah, but out of context fan shipping, it's all yeah. JoJo just wouldn't happen if the characters were. I mean, yeah, I mean that would also be a problem. If you could bring any Bleach characters to life, I would not do that. I would not do that. Oh, it's just to be friends with? Like, okay. So if I'm just picking a Bleach character that I would generally get along with, I think Chad. I think Chad would probably be I would vibe with Chad. Favorite Bleach character would be Kenpachi Zaraki, though. No, Kenpachi's my favorite character, but who I would get along with the most would probably be Chad. Like, I don't think I would get along that well with Kenpachi. Like, maybe a bit, but if I'm hanging out, yeah. What do I think about Itachi? He's a horrible brother. Good character, horrible brother. Thoughts on people watching One Piece? I have not seen One Piece. I don't know how good a job they do at like. I don't know what it looks like, so I can't tell you how much of a difference it makes. Do I like Sakamoto Days? No, I got bored. It looks good. The fights are cool and everything. The premise is fine. It didn't stick for me. Okay, Zepang is where a modern warship goes back in time to a fictional World War II. I consider it a hidden gem. I have some friends that would probably like that, considering I know a lot of people who are into like World War stuff. You have a Mr. Popo build. A Mr. What? I'm not fat or black. Mr. Popo build. Buddy. Mr. Popo. I mean, I love Mr. Popo. What the hell, man? I'm in good boot. So you're saying I'm fat and pink. I'm 34. A horror anime. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that much horror. If you want like a zombie apocalypse, I got like Gakko Gurashi. That's a pretty good one. Not sure how much of a horror it is. It's more of a like a suspense thriller kinda. Not really horror. Evil Grey Boo. Why are you picking the evil Grey Boo? He's a scrawny little no. If you're gonna pick a Boo, at least go like Gotenks Boo or Gohan Boo. Come on. At the very least, super. We're just hanging out. Hey, oh Kashi, Kashi, welcome in. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. What anime was way more gory and bloody than you thought? Hellsing Ultimate. If I played Overwatch, no, I'm not an Overwatch guy. Why is there so little horror anime? I don't know if there's like so little horror, or if I'm just not someone who watches horror. I'm just not a horror guy. Any historical anime. So it depends on like how historically accurate you want things. Cause like Violet Evergarden, you could argue is like historical. Vinland Saga, you could say is historical. Uh, it kind of depends on the context of the question. Both those series are very good, by the way. Full Metal, fantastic, brilliant series. I'm kind of playing a bunch of different games from like RPGs, like Skyrim, uh, Borderlands, Fallout, Mass Effect, Baldur's Gate. I play shooters like Gears of War and Halo. I play low budget horror games. I like to dabble. What is your favorite thing about myself? I go gym. I'm happy with myself when I'm in the gym. How you doing? Six. Have I played Elden Ring? I have not. Horror anime produces more horror than actual horror genre. You know what's pretty horrific to watch? I'd say Takapi's Original Sin is pretty like horrific, even though it's not a horror. It's just depressing. What is your favorite of the big three and the new gen big three? So there, first of all, there is no new gen big three. Let's establish that. Big three: Bleach's manga, Naruto's anime, One Piece's story. And has any anime creeped you out? It depends what you mean by creep me out. Like, I found series that were off-putting, like very like just unpleasant, but like creepy in like the scary sense. Then no. Does it bother you when power scaling in an anime is inconsistent? No, because I don't care at all in any capacity whatsoever about it. Not even a little bit. Do I have the King Goma bill? The King Goma. You're just rage baiting at this point. Would Death Note be considered horror? No. I would consider it like a suspense drama shonen. What's the weirdest anime I have seen? Again, weird is kind of contextual. It can mean several different things. Uh, like it could be something like Fooly Cooly. It could be something like Odd Taxi. And by the way, I love Odd Taxi. It could be something like School Days, which is not good. Which was not good. You have the first form cell. First form cell. You know what? You're just disrespectful. ReZero. I would not consider ReZero horror. I would consider it again like a shonen adventure fantasy suspense kind of. Yes, I'd say suspense. Just out of curiosity, what makes you uninterested in power scaling? Oh, everything. First of all, adds nothing to the story. It's completely irrelevant. Second, extremely inconsistent. Third, it makes no sense when you apply real world science and context to it. It's pointless. And four, it's the same questions over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Goku versus Saitama. Goku versus Saitama. Goku versus Saitama. It's 20 freaking years of the same question, and I want nothing to do with it. And another thing, it adds nothing but the most toxic, pointless hostility to the anime community, and we'd be better off without it, on average. Would Promised Neverland be considered a horror? At this point, I would say no. Like, I'm almost done season one. I don't consider it horror. Again, more of a suspense kind of series. Like, there's not really a lot of horror that I know. You have the Blackbeard build. First of all, I have no beard. Second of all, what belly are you referring to? uh, Power scaling isn't irrelevant in a specific story at all. I would say it pretty much is, because the characters you want to win don't matter. Like the matchup, like who's going to win is going to be whoever the author wants. If the author's not doing calculations on their speed and their strength and their durability and all the nonsense that the fans are. They are focused on trying to tell the most compelling and interesting story. They're not trying to make up these math equations that don't even make any sense. They don't make sense. So like just don't bother with it. That's what I would say. It wouldn't annoy you if a character can do something one time, but then they were weak for no reason. So you're talking about like when Goku took damage from a rock, or when he took damage from a little laser gun. No, I wouldn't care at all. I wouldn't care at all. I'm only concerned about the storytelling. I'm concerned about the storytelling, the character development, the relationship building, the dialogue, the animation, the music. That's what interests me. I don't care who beats who. If Usopp found a way to beat Shanks, I really would not care. If some random guy with a gun managed to, like, I don't know, pull off killing some OP guy, I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't. Those two specific scenes in Power Scaling are simply explained as him off guard. So, like, again, I don't care who beats who. I don't care about where characters are scaled. It's completely inconsequential in every capacity to my enjoyment of the series. I could not care less. I physically am not capable of caring any less. So here's the point: it's fun to debate. Just so it's not a me problem. I don't want anything to do with it. It's just the people in my chat keep coming to me asking me to do it when I say I want nothing to do with it. I'm not trying to be part of it. I'm not trying to say you can't do it. Just don't drag me into it. It's not a problem. Just do it over there. Don't make me do it. You have the Blackbeard build. You finished eating dinner. Awesome. Sorry I didn't see your message, AJ. Lainey, it's completely fine. It's completely fine. We're good. What are animes similar to The Promised Neverland? So like orphans? Are you talking about like orphan children? Okay, not the same series, but if you want to talk about really cool orphan kids, or like what? Not so much orphan. How about oh man, what was it called? What was it called? Now I'm mad. What was it called? There's a really good anime about a young kid living by himself. It was a really good anime. No. Takapi, Diamond, Digimon, no. Replica, Isekai, Darwin. I gotta find it. There's a really good one about a young kid. Like a really, really young kid living by himself. Black Clover season 2 is, the Black Clover has orphans in it. Hang on. There we go. Do you give opinions on how certain fights between characters would go power scale? No. No, that is power scaling. If you make up a hypothetical situation, if this character fought this character, how would it go? You're essentially doing power scaling. Unless you're asking me to hypothesize what techniques the character might try to use. That's a different thing, because I'm not trying to give an outcome. I'm not trying to do any calculations on their feats. It's just like, what would this character do in that situation? I could do that. Oh yes, Kotaro Lives Alone. Yes, Kashi, you nailed it. Kotaro Lives Alone is a great series. Yes, it's great. It's great. I loved it. Very few AOT characters are not orphan. I mean, fair enough. Because, well, everyone in AOT just dies. What did I mean when you said power scaling is inconsistent? So, the calculations you're trying to do are not based off anything. Trying to look at the distance these characters travel in this amount of time, trying to do the calculations on their power output, they're not going to be internally consistent all the time. And they also don't respect the laws of physics. Okay, you calculate this character to move this much faster than light. You do realize nothing with mass can move that way, right? So it's just it just doesn't make sense when you apply real world mathematics and physics. Things would not function that way. So it's just like you're using real world calculations in a world where they don't apply. You can't have, but I don't, dude. You're trying to force me to have the kind of fun I don't want to have. I don't want to be. Just stop. You are being a pain in the butt. I don't want to do power scaling. That is not me not wanting to have fun. I just don't find that thing fun. Keep it away from me. Just keep it away from me. I want nothing to do with it. Okay? You do it over there. What are your thoughts on Demons of the Shadow Realm? I think it's pretty fun. Those are not katanas. They are actually flimsy. Yes, you are forcing it on me because I keep saying no and you keep doing it. So just drop it, please. So those are not katanas. They are pretty much for display, and I'm selling them. They are cheap, flimsy things I got online for a cosplay, and they broke twice. They broke twice. They're not worth it. This is why TikTok was banned. You know what? I wish. No. TikTok was banned for literally no reason. So, like, again, you're calculating characters to move a certain. Okay, how about we just do the chat a favor and we drop it? We drop it. I don't want to be involved in these debates. I'll debate things. I'll discuss things. I don't want to discuss those things. So let's just move on from it. You know I don't like it. You have the REM build. You know what? At least you know what? That's better than Blackbeard. Fine. That's better than Blackbeard. Opinions on Naruto and the new news. What new news are you referring to? What anime has a similar thought to be? Okay, I already read that one. Sorry. I'm not asking you to power scale. Oh well. Yeah, just let it go. Have I seen To Be Hero X? I have not. I have not. Yeah. Blackbeard from Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what? I would take it. That's a take. You know what? That is a take I can work with. That is a take I can work with. Yes. What do I think of Bungo Stray Dogs? Haven't seen it. Can I recommend a good anime to any genre? I will give you several genres. I will pick Ippo for sports. I will pick Iron-Blooded Orphans for mecha. I will pick Snow White with Red Hair for romance. I will pick Erased for mystery. Thoughts on Mob Psycho, another great shonen. You have My Little Pony. I'm no furry. No shame to the furries. Recommend the bloodiest anime. Hellsing Ultimate is the bloodiest I've seen. Have I seen Gundam? I've seen Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. I haven't seen like Gurren Lagann and all that. No, I didn't watch Gurren Lagann. You should watch Bungo Stray Dogs. It's on my list. It is on my list. I will get to it at some point in time. Ninja Kamui I have not seen. Let's see. A similar plot twist to Promised Neverland. I mean, like, a similar plot twist to Promised Neverland. I don't know. What was the romance one I said? Snow White with Red Hair. It is a good, like, fantasy adventure romance. Favorite Naruto character would be Shikamaru. What's an anime that will grip me the way JoJo's did? It depends why JoJo's gripped you in the first place. Like, it depends on what it did. Do you mean like extremely flamboyant? Do you mean like over dramatic and silly? Who's the guy with the black hair, black suit, and glasses? Oh, that is from Marriage Toxin. That is a very good battle shonen romance. Is Oshinoko good? I haven't seen it yet. I will eventually. I'm gonna watch it today. Enjoy it, Phaser. So quirkiness. Okay, so you want like silly, wacky, bizarre. It's kind of hard to match that kind of vibe. Are you looking for like? I'm trying to think because I do know wacky shows. Like I know shows that are very out there, like Fooly Cooly. Have you just a thought? It's nowhere near as silly as JoJo's. Have you seen Golden Kamuy? Is Dress Up Darling good? I think it's fine. I think it got boring. I think it gets boring. Okay, so Grand Blue Dreaming, Cassie, I know you love that series. Okay, Space Dandy. Space Dandy has a similar vibe, I think. Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho's all. Oh, Mob Psycho, yes. Mob Psycho is very good, yes. Mob Psycho might be a good. I think Mob Psycho's the call. I think Mob Psycho's the call. Cowboy Bebop. I'm actually working on Cowboy Bebop right now. Why'd I stop going live? I didn't. I didn't. It's a weird premise for what? The Dress Up Darling? I don't think Dress Up Darling is a weird premise at all. I just think it gets kind of boring at times. Thanks. I'm gonna try the other ones. Those are good shows. I couldn't get into Space Dandy and Grand Blue Dreaming, but they are pretty popular series. Did I like To Your Eternity? To Your Eternity, fantastic season 1, fantastic season 2. I don't like season 3. Yes, I have seen Naruto multiple times. But yeah, To Your Eternity, season 3, I don't know if I could finish it. I don't know if I could finish 3, which is really disappointing. Dorohedoro, I still want to watch. I still want to watch Dorohedoro. Let's see. Marin Kitagawa look alike on my screen. I don't know who Marin Kitagawa is. I want. Okay, so she already watched it. Awesome. But I don't know who Marin Kitagawa is. I know you're saying I look like them, but I don't know who that character is. So I don't know how to take it. I guess it can't be worse than being called like Blackbeard or something, or Mr. Popo. You know, I guess you didn't say Charlos. You could have said Charlos or something, or Saint Saturn. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. Marine from Dress Up. That was her name. Oh, I forgot her name completely. I'm sorry. She's not a bad character. She's fine. She's fine. She does frustrate me though. What are the saddest animes I've seen? This is gonna be more well, okay, One Piece and Digimon Kizuna, but that's for more specific reasons. Look alike? I mean, I don't think I look like her now. Considering I'm not like a petite high school girl, I don't really think we look alike. How about Rengoku? Uh, Rengoku's cool, I guess. He's fine. I like his character. I don't know if you're saying I look like Rengoku, but I don't see that at all. Unless you're just asking if I like him. Arcane clears 99% of anime, just finished it. Sounds like you haven't seen much anime. If you could meet anyone from JJK, probably Nanami. I think Nanami. While Toto is my favorite character, I know he would ask a question that I would not be able to answer, so I'm going to go with Nanami. I think he's more my vibe. Who is your favorite demon from Demon Slayer? Being honest, I don't care for any of the demons, so I'm just going to say Akaza. I just don't care for any of them, if I'm being honest. My favorite JJK is Sukuna or Kashimo. Yeah, I'm a Toto fan, but because I wouldn't vibe with Toto, like in real life, I think I'm going to go Nanami. Have I heard about Witch Hat? I am up to date with it, so yes, I have. What is your opinion on Soul Eater? I think it's fantastic, though the ending is kind of contested in the anime. You look like Benny from Black Lagoon if he had short, dark hair. I've seen Black Lagoon. It's just been a few years. Benny, Black Lagoon. I really don't see it. Like I really, 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 really don't see it. Thoughts on Nobara? Wait. Oh no. That was yeah. Oh, she's cool. Not my favorite character, but she's cool. Like she's up there. Uh, let's see. How do you feel about the last part of episode 8 and 9, of which had Atelier on the other side to Quiffery? I actually said, she looks. Oh, did I miss something, Lainey? I thought you said that. To hear me, you look like Benny. I don't see it. So I said from the beginning of Witch Hat that Quiffery was suspicious. I said from the beginning that he was suspicious, and now I'm more suspicious. Thoughts on Aizawa and Dabi? I like Aizawa more than Dabi. Dabi's a good character. Aizawa is great. The most annoying anime character. Well, I don't like Rudius. I don't like I don't like that one the villain from SAO Alfheim Online. He was pretty bad. Carlos is really annoying. Spondum is really annoying. Like you look like Benny. Yeah, I don't think I look like Benny. I'm sorry, Lainey. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I can't agree. Thoughts on Ponyo? Oh, Ponyo, great movie. Great movie. Definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. What's the second anime? Which one? From where? From where? Which second anime are you talking? Down. I'm looking. Down here. I haven't seen that one. Okay. So you're talking about the image on TikTok. So I literally just Googled I Googled spring anime 2026. I haven't seen all of those. I've seen the third, fourth, fifth, and yeah, I've only seen the third, fourth, and fifth one. I haven't, dude. I haven't seen it. I don't know it. I've seen One Piece, Slime, and Marriage Toxin. Who is your favorite character from Witch Hat? It's okay. It's the boy. It's the boy who works in the workshop. The one with silver eyes, who can't see color. You gotta hop on Peak ReZero. I'm currently on break from it. I'm currently taking a break from ReZero. I'm not loving season 4 right now. Thoughts on Aizawa and Dabi? Also, favorite. I already answered that question. Favorite character in MHA, Mirio. I said I like Aizawa. Dabi's cool too, but Aizawa's better. If you could choose to meet anyone from JJK, I already answered that question again. Again, it would be Nanami. Would you say fan service ruins certain anime? It depends on what kind of fan service. If we're talking about like panty skirt, like panty shots, skirt flipping, clothes flying off, yes. There are other kinds of fan service that are less that can actually be a positive. But again, it depends on how we define it. My phone died, so I asked again. My bad. No problem. No problem. Have you ever played Detroit Become Human? Never heard of it. Do I think One Piece has been dragged out? No. I think the pacing isn't good in the anime. But like, even if you look at the manga, which doesn't have the pacing issue, I would still say no. What about High School DxD fan service? I dropped DxD immediately, so in that case, I would say yes. Tarta, haven't seen. Favorite character from Fairy Tail, I would say, is Gajeel, probably. Have you played Fate? No, I've never played any of the Fate games. I do watch the Fate anime. Uh, Monogatari, I assume you mean uh, Ore Monogatari, which I dropped. Sorry. No, I love Ore Monogatari. I've dropped Bake Monogatari. I dropped Bake Monogatari. And like right away. First episode. Would I agree that Quifrey has a connection to the Brimhats from some trauma or evil secret? I'm not sure Quifrey is evil, but he definitely there's something going on there. There's a connection that he has not revealed at this point. Yes. You keep dropping Peak. I'm gonna keep dropping shows that I don't like. I dropped. You're talking about DxD. I dropped it because I don't like the fan service. Couldn't care for it. And what was the other one? Yeah, I dropped DxD and Bakemonogatari. I just didn't like it. I didn't like any of it. There was nothing about it that I was enjoying. So I'm like, okay, I'm out. Did you drop Pokemon? No, I'm still working on that. It's going to take some time to get through it, but I will still continue my Pokemon journey. Have you noticed he never reveals his left eye, and one of his glasses are blocked? There's a lot of mysteries to Quifrey. I know there's a lot more to learn about him. How many Pokemon episodes have I seen? A couple hundred. I've seen a couple hundred. I'm like halfway through Black and White Best Wishes. Sorry, like yeah, I'm halfway through part two of Black and White, and the movies I have seen like I think 10 or 11 of the movies ish, somewhere around there. Uh, okay, we're good. We're good. So I'm still like slowly working my way through Pokemon, but I haven't watched Pokemon in a while. If I'm being honest, it's been a couple of months. Like it's been at least 2 months since I've watched Pokemon. Pokemon side story? Can you elaborate? Like, do you mean like the arcs? Do you mean like Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, that kind of deal, or something else? Do I like kitty cats? Yes. Yes. Oh, how many arcs? So I'm in black and white. I'm in black and white. So like I've passed Johto and Kanto and all of that. Uh, I'm at the yeah. I'm at where the girl like his partner is a chef. No, like yeah, his partner's the green haired guy and the dark skinned purple haired girl. What is your SBR rating? Oh, a Steel Ball Run. I haven't seen it. What Pokemon arc is your favorite? So far, Johto. So far, it would be Johto. Tarta is the boy who works. Oh yeah, his name is okay. Yes, that was his name. Okay, yes, Tarta was his name. Yes, Tarta is my favorite character from Witch Hat. I'm sorry, I completely forgot his name. But yes, yeah. So I do not like her character. I do not like her at all. She is awful. Bring back Misty and Brock all day, every day. And even Casey. Bring back Casey. I know you answered that you don't date, but what made you decide to quit dating? I have no reason to. That is like that's it. I just don't have a. You sound irritating. Cute though. Be my son. Be my son. Oh my god. What is my chat? I'm gonna pass. I always liked the blue-haired girl when I was a kid. The blue-haired girl. I'm blanking. I'm blanking on the blue-haired girl. I'll be right back. You better, AJ. You better. Least obvious, but I mean, even if that wasn't a bot, even if that wasn't a bot, like, come on. Let's see. You just got released. I'm a 6'2" sweaty bear. Send me. Okay. Oh, it's Quest. You can't make comments like that anymore. You can't make comments like that anymore. We already been banned on TikTok like several times. We can't do it. Do you not have a desire for companionship? Not particularly. Should Meow embrace that he likes Pokemon, like Purloin, the pink cat that acts like a girl? I saw that episode. I saw that episode. But then Purloin, was it Purloin that? I mean, he kind of did, but then it evolved, and that didn't work. Oh wait, no, that wasn't Purloin. That was a different Pokemon. That was what was it called? It was the other cat Pokemon. It was a different. It was a different cat Pokemon. It wasn't Purloin. But yeah, I would say yes. Didn't evolve like me. Tails, you can't evolve. You have no XP. Blue. Oh, Dawn. Dawn. Yes, I do prefer Dawn, though. I still like Misty. I got max XP level 100. You're not a Pokemon. You don't have levels. You can't level up, Tails. Just accept it. You can't level up. You're stuck at the ground zero. You have no stats. Comments are getting account ban. Yeah, actually, yes. I am actually serious. Even comments in chat will get me banned now. It happened before. It happened before. We were gone for like a couple days. Dawn was the prettiest to me. I'd always draw her. I mean, my brain doesn't see it, but okay. Cool. I'll just say cool. I blame Dutch. You know what? Valid. I also blame Dutch. What was the comment about they got you banned? The thing is, I've been banned multiple times. I've been banned multiple times. Not once did I ever break the guidelines. Not once. So I can't even tell you. Who do I think is the prettiest? I could not tell you. I genuinely couldn't. Okay, you know what? Here. Pokemon. Female. MCs. Can I like zoom in? No, no. See, I don't think this is gonna work because they're all children. They're all kids. Do they show a clip of the moment where you? Yes, they do, and nothing happened. Like literally, did not do anything. No swearing, no dark terms, nothing graphic, nothing. I mean, yeah, lady, exactly. They're kids. They're kid characters. What is an anime with many unexpected plot twists? Ah, my mind is blanking temporarily. I might say Future Diaries, but Odd Taxi, I for sure has some good plot twists. The nurse chick. I haven't met the nurse chick. Yeah, oh, you mean Nurse Joy? I don't find her attractive. No. How you doing, Owned? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not digging the Nurse Joy look. Sorry. To be honest, I'm not particularly attracted to fictional characters most of the time. Uh, doesn't really do anything in my brain. It just kind of okay. Surely Jesse Team Rocket Jesse? Absolutely not. Should Pikachu really be learning new moves after so many series? Wouldn't he reach the level cap? So the thing is, as the series goes on and they go into new regions, they learn new abilities. It's not following like the standard like it would in a game. Because like uh they introduce new attacks. What's that behind me? It's called a wall. What are some great anime movies? Silent Voice, Your Name, Weathering with You, Whisker Away, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, Digimon Kizuna, Digimon Our War Game, Violet Evergarden. Both the movies are very good. Uh, let's see. I can keep. Let's see. 100 meters. Akira. Is that my goat, Luffy? I do have a One Piece painting in the back, so Luffy is on one of them, and I do have his hat. I don't find fictional characters attractive either. Usually, yeah, it's just how my brain is wired. Jesse is pretty. I don't see it at all. Like not like nothing. No, no. The fact, Laney, that I know exactly who you're talking about, I can give you that one. Laney, I can give you that one. Yes, I will give you that. Okay. Which Pokemon legendary is my favorite? Lugia. I don't have a favorite animal. It's true. I don't. It's true. Now Eldorado. Eldorado. That's a poll. That's a poll. Like, yeah, she's pretty. Favorite anime movies: Suzume, awesome. Neon Genesis, didn't see it. Okay, My Neighbor Totoro. How's movie? Okay, I've seen most of those movies. Most of those are pretty good. Have I met N yet? Are you talking wait, N from like what? Death Note? Are you talking about Nier? Top 5 video games. You know what I'm going to do? In no particular order, I'm going to name 5 great games. Just 5 good games, okay? Sly Cooper, Halo, Borderlands, Baldur's Gate, Assassin's Creed. Those are 5 solid games. Or, like, uh, game series. Did I watch the Safari episode of Pokemon? Yes, I did. Halo Reach is your favorite out of the series. If you're talking story, I get it. If we're talking gameplay, then I really enjoyed the open world of Infinite, but I really and also really liked Halo 2 and 3. But I do love Halo 3, Halo Infinite's open world. No Mass Effect? But sorry. Mass Effect has to be in there, yes. Mass Effect does have to be in there. Sorry. Yes. Probably remove Borderlands or something. Halo Reach has the best gameplay. I disagree. I don't feel that way. I think story, fine. Gameplay, I gotta give it to 2, 3, and Infinite. Shepard cosplay when? So, Lainey, I will repeat how it works. For those who join the Patreon, the money that comes from that goes towards cosplays, and you guys vote on the cosplays. So, if you want Shepard, go to the Patreon, and the money from that will go towards it. Have I only played Halo Reach and you've only played Halo Reach and 4. I never fully beat one game. You need to. Halo 1, 2, 3, Reach, even ODST, all very good games. Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Infinite. The story's not great, but the gameplay is fun. How are you still alive? Save some time for watching anime. I'm going to head off in about 10 minutes. 10 more minutes. I beat all the Halo games, even the latest one, unfortunately. Isn't the latest one Infinite, though? Correct me if I'm wrong. There is a Halo 1 remake coming out in the fall. Does the Master Chief Collection have all of them? The Master Chief Collection has Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and ODST. It does not have Infinite, it does not have 5, but it has a lot. It has a lot. I've only played Halo. Yes, it's fame. It's fame out in 2021. Don't think I played that one. Does PC? Infinite. Okay, so it was Infinite. I liked Halo Infinite. Does PC Game Pass have all of them? I don't know. I don't have PC Game Pass. Do I like Jobless? I don't because of Rudius. If you take away Rudius, then yes. I like the sidecast. I like the story. I like the animation. I like the fights. I like the world. I just don't like Rudius. Everything else, cool. If I only had to choose one color to wear between red and blue, probably blue. Probably blue in that case. But, like, yeah, I'll just go with blue. If I get to choose the shade as well, then yes. Hey guys, I'm getting hungry, man. I'm getting fiendishly hungry. Do I have, damn, I completely forgot I still had Coke in this one. I still had Coke left. I wanted you to say red. I did not. I'm saying blue. I'm team blue in red versus blue. Brody, I appreciate the golden gloves. Thank you very much. Yep, I let that get too warm. That does not taste as good. That is a little bit too hot. Is it normal to go to bed at 7? If your day starts early, then yes. Depends when you start your day. What are your thoughts on ReZero? I don't see the hype. Season 1 is really good. Season 2 wasn't a fan. Season 3 was better than 2, and 4 I'm currently taking a break. So, like, going to bed at 1 a.m., I don't typically like to do. That I'm not a fan of, but if you are a, like, nighttime worker kind of deal, okay, makes sense to me. I like my sleep. I like my sleep. My team wears red, and they play this weekend. I'll be sure to wear extra blue just to be sure you know I'm your enemy. I will wear all the blue. I will bring every blue piece of clothing that I have. Thank you for the follow, Brody. I appreciate it. I usually wake up at 6. Laney, that's not good. That's 5 hours of sleep. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Now, I also usually get up at 6, but I also go to bed like early. I go to bed pretty early. Like I will be in bed in less than 2 hours for sure. An hour, hour and a half, I'll be out cold. University plus insomnia will do that to you. That's not the best combination for sure. I go to bed at 10 p.m. and I wake up at 4. So again, that's only 6 hours. That's not good. Like long term, that this is not good, guys. Sorry to tell you, you need to work on that. Might want to fix that. Uh, how much should I get on 17? I'd say at least I'll try and get at least 8 hours. So like if you're going to bed at 10, wake up at 6. If you need to wake up at 4, then if you need to wake up at 4, then you go to bed at 8 by that logic. I say you can squint you can scrape by with 7 and be like 7 to 9. Let's just say 7 to 9, even 10 if you're like fortunate. But like under 7, I feel like you're missing out. You're missing out. Like I like to get around 8. My body is used to waking up at 6 for morning walks. Just because your body is used to it doesn't mean it's good for you. Like I'm not telling you what to do with your life. I'm just saying it may not be the best for you. Lainey, have you considered the hammer method? Would you accept a Nobel Peace Prize? I did not earn it. Why would I deserve a Nobel Peace Prize? Blue will be crushed. Okay, bring it on, buddy. What are your favorite anime movies of each genre? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. The hammer method. I'm scared. I mean, it's pretty much clunk. Um, yeah, I have no of every genre. I have no idea. Do I think One Piece should be higher than the big three and Dragon Ball? Well, what metric are you using? The big three? I mean, Dragon Ball's not part of the big three. It predates them. In terms of manga sales, then One Piece wins. In terms of popularity, it depends on where you go. It depends on where you go in the world. Uh, so, like, I don't really understand the context of the question. Oh, that with pills. Overdosing on medication also not the best thing for you, I would say. Just yeah, be careful with that. Serial Experiment Lane, I have not yet seen. My girlfriend is asleep at 7:30 most nights, but she wakes up at 4. But that's like 8.5 hours of sleep. That's very good. Like that's fine. If you wake up at 4 a.m., that's your business. I think One Piece statistically better and more enjoyable than Dragon Ball and Fred. So like I don't know what you mean by statistically. Like I don't know where you're getting those numbers from. But I can only look at the only objective measurement I can look at is sales. That's the only thing I can really look at. Any weird chats today? Of course there are. There always is. But we've toned them down. I have to head out. See you later. See you later, Laney. Always a pleasure. Don't talk about manga sales if I don't read the manga. That's completely separate. Okay, so Adam, oh, thank you for the galaxy, Laney. Much appreciated. Really, I appreciate it. Uh, Adam, one is objectively looking at just how a series performs monetarily, and another is critiquing the manga, like how much you enjoy it. So, two separate things. Would you cosplay Dragon Ball Z in Brazil, where it's the most popular anime? So the bigger thing is, when would I ever go to Brazil? Because like, I don't currently have any plans to travel there. Would I be opposed to doing that? No. It's just I don't see a situation where that happens. Is the bigger thing. Like I do cosplays. I've done Dragon Ball cosplays. I have one right there. Have I been to Japan? Not yet. How you doing, Hitum? What's good? Hope you're doing well. come to the US. I've already been to the US. You have Forsaken manga and should never speak of it. So, Adam, you don't have to read a manga to just look up its sales records. Uh, I can read your. Oh, Lucas. I'm gonna read the name that's there, dude. Did I try HF6? I don't know what that stands for. Of the big three, what do I think has the best art style? Bleach. If we're talking art style, then Bleach. Especially if we're talking the manga. Overall anime lore thoughts, fantastic. I look Forza Horizon. I don't play Forza. Fantastic time. I look forward to going back again next year. Trudeau opinion, not the worst, not the best. I'm not a fan, but like it could have been worse. What do I think has the best animation out of the big three? I didn't. I'm going to say on average Naruto. But then I'm gonna say on average Naruto. But if we're talking like the best individual scenes, maybe Bleach, maybe One Piece. It's not gonna be Naruto for the number one. But like Bleach Thousand Year Blood War is pretty crisp. Oh, you're talking about Trump? No. The whatever the worst review possible is worse than that. What states have I been to? New York, New Jersey, D.C., Delaware, Boston, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Florida, Atlanta. Uh, I think that's all of them. I only watched One Punch Man. What do I watch next? I want something that is not too cringe. So cringe can mean a number of different things. If you want something pretty like innocent and like not weird, try Erased. I think that's pretty good. Atlanta isn't sorry. I was just thinking of all the different places I've been. I was just thinking of all the different places across the states that I've been. Yeah, sorry. I said Atlanta. No, I misspoke. I misspoke. Yeah, I thought of all the places that I visited and my brain defaulted. Solo leveling, I think, is the best starter. I don't think that's the case. Solo leveling is good, but like best starter doesn't exist. It depends on the person. Now, solo leveling works for sure. It does. Would you say it's worth going to the USA for biscuits and gravy? Not a chance. Where are the rice cakes? Not we don't have any. Can you tone down the forest fires? It's getting annoying every summer. The forest fires aren't occurring where I am, so no, I cannot. How do you feel about Elbaf arc so far? I'm enjoying it. It's not like a peak arc. I will say there's some really good scenes. The most recent episode, very wholesome, very touching. Great moments. Uh, I don't know if it's going to be my favorite. It's still too early to tell. Boston is not a state. What states have I been to? Sorry, already read that one. DxD is a great. DxD is a great anime. Season 3 wasn't that enjoyable. I dropped DxD on the first episode. What's the point of doing anything if climate change will doom us all? That's a pretty pessimistic outlook on life. Yes, climate change is real. Yes, it's serious, but that kind of just very defeatist. Are you caught up to the One Piece manga? No, I don't read it. Can we see the katanas? They're not katanas. They're basically flimsy, crappy replicas that I'm selling. They are not very good. They're like cheap, wobbly things I found online. Disappointing to say the least. Have I seen the latest Batman series? Nope, I have not. I haven't watched Batman in a hot minute. Have I ever used eBay? I bought that wig on eBay. I bought that wig on eBay. They look cool for me. They look cool. Let me tell you, not worth it. Not worth it. Even though they're not that expensive, like $40 a piece, probably not worth the price. They are flimsy and fragile and don't and like they're not good. Should I do anything interesting if the sun will explode in 1 billion years? Well, the sun will explode long after you're gone, so pretty much live your life as normal. Have fun. Do what you want to do. Whatever meaning in life you want to find for yourself, do that. That's what I'm gonna do. How much could a katana be like a good? Oh, so I'd say if you want like a good katana, you're probably looking in the like hundreds on the low end, like 120, 150 on the low end, and it can just go up from there. Like, but like again, depends how good, depends how complex the design. It does vary quite a bit. So they are not Hataro Hanzo. No, no. Do I remember the first anime I've seen? Dragon Ball. I watched Dragon Ball for the first time in 1994. A long time no see. How you doing, Blade? Yeah, we're kind of bringing back the live streams a bit. At what age should one stop watching anime? You don't. You simply don't. Have you watched Vampire Diaries? I have not. Don't really have a particular interest in it. Not saying it's bad, just not my thing. Did you try the Assassin's Creed games? I have played the first one, the second one, the third, the Ezio trilogy, Black Flag, Odyssey. Uh, I think that's all of them that I've played. Are prop swords or real swords more expensive? I mean, it does depend. I mean, typically real swords would be more expensive in almost every case, but technically you could find a really expensive prop. Why don't I like Code Geass? Because I was bored out of my mind. I tried as hard as I could to stay awake. I can't do it. Main Abyss, I still only seen one episode. I have not watched it yet. I'd say Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 2, and Odyssey are the toughest. I'd say two. I'm an Assassin's Creed 2 guy. Have I seen the new Witch Hat? I have. It was pretty good. Have I not played Origins? I may have. I may have. Can't remember. What anime do I love but has some tropes I hate? Seven Deadly Sins. Seven Deadly Sins. Like it does things I don't like, and I just it makes me sad. Or Violet Evergarden. Yes, I have played. Yes, I played Odyssey. Origins. I played the Egypt one. Yes, I played Origins. If you could choose one Rolf, I don't know what a Rolf is. Have I not played Valhalla? I don't believe I played Valhalla. I don't believe I have. Pretty sure. Lion April. That's a really Lion April's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I have not played the Viking one. I have not played the Viking one. I would try it though. I would try it. I will eventually. I don't know when, but we'll get to it. Will Evangelion always be a popular anime on part of internet culture? In the grand scheme of things, like anime is pretty young. Anime is pretty young. I think Evangelion will always be looked back on with some level of fame, nostalgia, and so on. How like will it continue to hold that place? I don't know, but I think it's always gonna. It has a place in anime history. Are you getting the new Batman Lego game? That I am not getting. If I could choose an old gen, if I could choose one old gen to get reanimated by Mappa, I'd probably go with Ipa or Zatch Bell. Let's see. You watched the TS like a couple weeks ago, and it's one of those animes where the change anime for you for real. I'm not sure I would feel the same way. Is your name Derek? Yes. Would you rather eat 5 pounds of ice cream or eat nothing for one whole day? I could down 5 pounds of ice cream easily. But right now we're kind of on a fat loss phase, so I probably should not eat 5 pounds of ice cream. So I'm gonna just fast for the day. Are you getting the new Fable? That I would like to. I don't have the money for it, but I would like to. Do I think the gates of Valhalla are accessible to anime watchers? No, I think we're all doomed. Do you grow up near West Park? Wait, David, David, wait, David. No way. Wait, David, do you have an older sister? Di- wait. Hold. Wait, what was her? What was it? What was her name? What was it? I just saw her on the train. Was it Jody? Was it Jody? No way. I've been in real life snipe. Oh my god. I know this guy. Oh my god. Wait, you were neighbors with John and Jacob. No, John. Matthew, you were neighbors with Matthew and Jacob. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Uh, Basically, someone who came into my stream, he grew up around the corner from me, and I haven't seen him in like 20 years. I'm 34, dude. It's been about 20 years. What is going on? Yeah, David was a pretty sporty kid. He had a basketball net in his front in the front of his house. We would sometimes like play basketball, and his roommate and his neighbors played hockey. They played basketball. Oh my god! You have Instagram? I just made a new one like yesterday morning. I just made a new one. There's nothing on it yet. I just made one. I haven't even posted content there yet. Wow. I just saw. I see your sister sometimes, like on. Okay, I'll get my. I'm pretty sure it's just Mighty Otaku on Instagram, but there's like it's a picture of me holding an axe, like my cosplay axe. Uh, it's just me like this, with like there's zero followers, zero content or anything, but it's me. It's very clearly me, bro, bro. Damn. A Canadian talking about hockey, not beating the stereotype. He likes hockey. I'm not a hockey guy. David is a sporty guy. David was always like a very sporty kid. Back in the day was like my David knew me during the like nerdy era where all I did was play video games. I collected Pokemon cards. He just said, yeah, he just messaged me on Instagram. There you go. Yeah, I just got it. I just got it. Oh my god. Favorite ice cream flavor? I would say like Rocky Road, like any variation of chocolate. I love me some chocolate. That's wild. Like, the second he said West Park, I was like, why or what are I don't know, man. I don't know. That's insane. Do I know the anime Girls with Horns anime? There's a lot of anime with girls with horns, man. I don't know. Do I think Soul Eater would be great if it got reanimated? I would watch it for sure. I would definitely watch it. How did he find you so right? I've had people find me before. I've had friends from college find me, but I've never had someone from my childhood, like 20-ish years ago. How you doing, Jay? That's wild. I like that side. It's I guys, this just goes to show you that I have not. I look the same. I have like it's been 20 something years, and I look the same. They how you doing, Aussie? See, there's your proof. David has known me for over 20 years, and he just said I look exactly the same. The con was awesome. The con was awesome. We have another con in August, and I'm going back to that one next year. Uh, what's your take? Man, damn, I can't get over this. Did you watch Zom 100? I did. Basket of Death. Uh, I don't know about Basket of Death, but I've seen Zom 100. I don't know you at all, but you look the same. Thank you. I've known you personally for 10 years. We were close friends. Really, newbie. What's your name? 10 years. Do you know how few friends? Okay. What college did you go to? There's very few friends I've known that long. Max, how you doing? Whereabout is the con that I recently went to? It was in Toronto, but I'm back home. Why are you ignoring the comment I had? I'm not. I don't see it. Uh, I don't know what you mean. I don't know. I don't know what that comment even means. But bone to show you. I don't know what that is. Ask David if there are any. Oh my god. Oh, of course you're being a troll. Bro, meeting his day ones on TikTok is crazy. To be honest, to be honest, like I met David when he was like what 8. I think I've known him since he was like 7 or 8 years old, and I was like 11 or 12. So kinda, yeah. Did I like Astro Boy movie? I still need to watch the movie. Do I have a picture from your childhood? No, not from that time. Any like, keep in mind like this is from an era of like early like teenage years, kind. Oh wait. I think I do. Uh, okay, there. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure I do though. Let's see. I got some amazing news for me. Awesome. Awesome. Stop saying nerdy era like it ended. I mean, no, like before I ever did any sort of physical exercise, like no gym, no sports, no running, no lifting, nothing. Not like nothing. Barely left the house. Uh, no, that's not me. No, that's no. Yeah. I don't know, guys. This might be tough. Oh, this just okay. This might. You know what? Hang on. That's probably the right timeline. That was. This is my 11th birthday. I didn't know Mighty was. What? Oh well, thank you. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find it. There's mostly like baby photos here. No, that's end of high school. I didn't know. Fix painting when I can't afford new hangers right now. I see you on my for you page a lot, so I just wanted to stop by and say hello, and I appreciate that. He really doesn't hit legs. He wasn't joking. Well, yeah. I want to see Mighty end of high school. No, you're not. You're not getting that. Oh. Uh, hang on. Um, there you go. I mean, it's kind of blurry. It's kind of blurry, but that's 22 years ago. That's about 22 years ago. Bro took a selfie, thought he wouldn't notice. Wait, what? Took a dude. That's 22 years ago. Kind of. What do you want from me, dude? It's a reflective. It's a reflective picture. It's not gonna look good on camera. I'm kidding around. I get it. Okay, cool. The best I can do. I am back from Minecraft with my friends. Are you saying you left to play Minecraft? You can't leave the stream, dude. That's not allowed. Is that a Vegito cup? Max. Max. Vegito. Vegito. Try again. You do look. You do look. There you go. I look the same. Thank you. Exactly. I do look the same. Vegito. Come on, guys. Learn your fusions. Learn your fusions. I haven't watched any Dragon Ball. Well, learn your. It's Gogeta. I'm gonna leave the stream. Goodbye, Big Twin. Okay, see you later, Cracker Jack. Crazy how small the world is. David, honestly, I'm not even like I'm surprised, but I'm also not surprised because I've had friends find me on YouTube. I've had family members find me. Honestly, like at this point, anyone could find me. You never know. You never know. I've I gotta say I wasn't expecting this. I gotta say I wasn't expecting it. My good news is that I moved in with my parents. I'm not. Is that good? Usually people want to move. Oh, with your grand. Oh, you moved in with your grandparents. Good, good. Yes. Did you guys beat up any kids together? No. So we mostly played basketball and like talked about Pokemon cards, biked around the neighborhood, went on the swings, kind of deal. Uh, just kind of hung out. Occasionally played hockey with the neighbors because like I know that his neighbors as well. They were very awesome people. Funny story, David. Funny story is years later, like in 2000 and what year was it? I think it was like 20. It might have been like 2015, 2016. I went to work at a day camp at a day camp in our neighborhood, and you know who ended up being my coworkers? Matthew and Jacob. I ended up being coworkers with Matthew and Jacob. They were CITs under me. It was so fun. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Where would I play hockey? Literally in the street. Like we would play ball hockey in the street. Have I played Minecraft? I don't really play Minecraft. You're about to start what? Oh my god. Why is my hair like 60% blonde and 40% brown? Genetics. Yeah, might have like lighter hair that reflect this. Like I don't know. Ask your parents. I mean, they only like 20 years older than my parents. I call them mom and dad. Oh, okay, cool. Me and my friends started a new survival world in Minecraft, and it had horror mods. Sounds great. Actually, sounds a lot of fun. Opinion on oh my god, we're bringing back dead memes. Of course we are. It's so peak that they got me a shelf from manga, and yesterday they give money for cosplay. Win grandparents, absolutely win grandparents. I did. They got me a shelf. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. I'm a general anime fan. I don't really have a numero uno. There's plenty of good series. Ranking of Kings, Full Metal, Vinland Saga, Maji, Zatch Bell, Shaman King. Why are my friend's eyes blue but his parents' eyes are brown? So you could look at his grandparents to see if there's any carrier of the blue-eyed gene, because brown eyes is a dominant trait. So if either parent is a carrier of the brown-eyed gene, then it's going to be a brown-eyed kid. We don't like it, but they pay for my CR now, so I don't have to. Awesome. Shaman King is ball. It is. It really is. Opinion on I already read that one. I got spawn camp for 3 minutes, dying like 6 to 9 times. That sounds like Call of Duty, actually. Oh, Crunchyroll. Yeah, I'm not really a Crunchyroll fan. If you want to use Crunchyroll, that's fine. It's just not something I plan on using. What kind of animes do I like? Everything: romance, shonen, seinen, action, mystery, kind of all over the map. Do I watch Blue Dragon? I don't think I've seen Blue Dragon. I don't think I've seen Blue Dragon. Sean DePaul. I have no idea who that is. Watch Rick and Morty. I do not watch Rick and Morty. What kind of diet am I doing? I just eat food. I don't know what that means. Opinion on Your Lie in April. I think it's pretty good, but it's not my favorite. It's good. Uh, They also bought me a full set of manga under 20 books. That's a good set of books. That's a lot of books. Have you watched Ride Your Wave? I have not. You clicked off on accident. Well, I forgive you. Uh, Quintessential Quintuplets. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Have I seen Horimiya? I have. It's pretty good. What was the diet? Luke, I don't know what you mean. Diet is just what you eat. There's no you don't need a name for what you eat. Like, I don't do the vegan, vegetarian, carnivore stuff. I got spawn camped in Minecraft by this thing called a knocker. I know. I was just saying, getting spawn camped reminds you of my days of Call of Duty back in the day. Dance hall not Canadian. I've never been to a dance hall in my life. What do you normally watch on? I use various free streaming sites, preferably. I do not read Witch Hat. I exclusively watch it. How much do I bench? I don't bench press, so I couldn't even tell you. Yeah, I'm not a bench press guy. Personally, I do program it for other people, just not for myself. Suzume. Yeah, Suzume is a good movie. Suzume is a good movie. Is it morally okay to have an underground harem? If it's consensual, then yes. Cable fly. I don't really do a cable fly. I do a pec deck. I do use a pec deck as my like adduction biased movement, or sorry, not biased, adduction pattern. I'm on the visual diet. If I can see it, I eat it. Does that mean you go around eating people? The most knowledge for I do watch a lot of romance. Yes. Is there any anime you're excited for this year? I'm waiting on Black Clover, Bleach. Yeah, I'd say that's about like that. I'd say that's the only thing I'm actively watching for. I really like the cable fly. I feel like it affects the body most. I mean, it's a valid option. Uh, it's kind of like, okay, you like it, cool. Especially if you use a bench supported one, so you're not freestanding. It's a little bit more stable that way. Why did you tell me I was cooked when I told you I call my girlfriend Spider? Because typically, girlfriend like most women don't like insects and spiders and bugs. So being compared to something they find creepy and gross, not usually a compliment. You should give Orbital Children a try. Eventually, maybe. I need a new romance. Marriage Toxin. Marriage Toxin. It's really good. You watched it? Oh damn. Uh, oh yeah, you've seen a lot, haven't you? You've seen a lot. Uh, I'm not really in the mood to be scrolling through my list because I'm gonna end the stream soon. I was supposed to end the stream 15 minutes ago, but then we kind of got off track. Um, wait. 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 Have you seen Gargantia on the wait? Is this part romance? I'm pretty sure this was part romance. Oh wait, no. I know what I want. I know what I want. I know what I want. What was it? Wait. Uh, high school where girl is. I need to find it. 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 I must find it. Hang on. Give me a second. Give me a second. This one. This one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I found it. I found it. Give me a second. Give me a second. This one. Uh, waiting. Is it waiting in the summer? Hang on. This might be it. This might be it. Let me try this. This might be it. Yes. Yes. Found it. Okay. Waiting in the summer. Waiting in the summer. Do it. Do it. That's a good one. I've been trying to remember the name of that one. You've seen it. God dang it! You've probably seen it. God, come on. That's such a damn. Have I seen Dangers in My Heart? No. I'm gonna start with Marriage Toxin, and when I'm done with Part Timer, very nice. Marriage Toxin is solid. Can't believe you've seen that one. Damn, that's a good one. I really like that one. Uh, have you seen Spice and Wolf? I got a good feeling today. I mean, today's a good day. I'm rewatching loads of stuff right now. Awesome. I'm gonna start watching Marriage Toxin. What are the Dangers of My Heart? I will eventually watch it. Favorite quintessential? Yotsuba or Miku. Either is fine. You're the type of guy to love Snow White with red hair. You would be absolutely correct. You would be absolutely correct. 100%. You've you okay. Fine. Have you seen both the old and the new Spice and Wolf though? Because there's the remake. There's the original and the remake. You've seen like what action series would make a good slice of life series? Uh give me Log Horizon. Give me Log Horizon because it already kind of is. And thank you for the heart. No name. I have a seafood diet, so if I see food, I eat it. No, you don't. You can't afford that. It'd be too expensive. So we do talk manga, even though I don't read manga. We do still talk about it because people like it. But I'm gonna be calling the stream pretty soon. I need to have dinner. I'm hungry. Just eat tuna every day. I'm gonna go make tuna now. I'm gonna have tuna and vegetables. I'm actually gonna have tuna and vegetables for dinner. So good call. I will find one romance series. Give me a minute. Have you seen? Have you seen? Uh, Now you've probably seen. And now, Hide Your Feelings in Russian. You've probably seen. Are you Jewish? Ethnically, yes. Can tuna? Yes. My grandparents are goats. They spend 160. That's a lot of money. Damn. Is it thought on Yusho no Zuko? Zuku. I don't know that one. You've watched. I figured you've seen it. I figured you've seen it. Uh, have you watched the Violet Evergarden movies? Have you seen the movies? Everyone's seen Alia. I mean, a lot of people have. I figured. I mean, tuna's extremely lean. It's fairly cheap. Uh, Goes great with vegetables and sauce. You've seen some movies? Okay. So I do recommend the Violet Evergarden movies. There's two movies. There's two. So keep that in mind. I keep that in mind. Have you seen? Uh, Hang on. It's kind of hard to scroll through all this. What's this? Oh god, no, that one's bad. Oh, My Heart Tune. That's mid. That's mid. Okay. Oh no, that one's not good either. I'm not gonna give you a bad one. Am I anime only? Yes, I am. And why did you stop streaming? So I didn't. I stopped streaming to YouTube because you can only stream to so many platforms, and TikTok and Twitch were doing better than YouTube. Thank you for the $2 donation. As a Jew, do I root for the Ishvalin from FMA? I mean, I root. Well, I rooted for Scar to change his ways. Like I love the Ishvalan people, but even the Ishvalan people did not approve of Scar going around murdering people. Uh, but then eventually, like Scar kind of learns about the true history of things and changes sides, and I really like that. So yes, I do support Ishvalans. Are you going to be a while? You may as well send your entire list. No, I'm not saying that. That's too much. Have you seen Apothecary Diaries? So Ishvalins is a race of people from the Full Metal Alchemist series. They kind of lived out in the desert, had darker skin, like they had a darker complexion. So if you remember Scar, he was Ishvalin. I've always thought it was weird. Neither Gogeta or Vegeta went into Super Saiyan God. Technically, I mean, it's true they don't. No, I was just explaining the history of Ishvalin. I'm not gonna like. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just stop. I'll just stop. What is the most scary apocalypse? The one from Guts, from Berserk, or AOT? Berserk is definitely worse than AOT. Berserk is worse than AOT because yes, AOT kills a lot more people, but it depends where you are. And even then, if you're in like the Berserk manga, if you're there, you're dead. Like you're dead. Going blue against Broly was very overkill. Maybe God would have balanced it out. But the thing is, they were so completely outmatched by Broly independently that going Super Saiyan Blue made sense to me. Like they were just completely like, it made sense to me. It's 4:35 a.m. Yeah, dude, go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Because we're gonna call it very soon anyway. I'm. I guess I don't have a romance for you right now. I guess I don't. Unless have you seen Kimi ni Todoke? There's that one. When did I eat lunch? Uh, at lunchtime. I had lunch at lunchtime. Okay, so guys, here is what we are going to do. And I have watched it, so I can't spell the first word. Oh, okay, that's fine. Lunchtime at 12. So, like, almost 10 hours ago. So, here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow morning, I have some things to take care of. Not super long, but I do have to take care of things. When I get home, I will do a morning live stream on Twitch and TikTok. On Twitch and TikTok. I don't know for sure what time that will be. I will keep you posted on Discord. So join the Discord. I'll let you know. And then after that, depending when I get home tomorrow night, we might have another stream like this one. I don't know what time I'm getting home, but we will have a stream in the morning and probably a stream at night. And then on Thursday, we go back to my cousin's house. So look forward to that as well. All right, guys, had a great stream. Fantastic. Gonna have dinner. Gonna call it. See everybody tomorrow, right? Calling it here. And calling it here.